weird.
Yeah.
They're in the lower.
Do D&D creatures all have the same rough like shape of heart?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Nigel, cut your heart out of your chest so that we can figure this out later.
We'll find out
figure
soon.
this out. Hey, we might find out real quick.
We never know. And on that note, hello, everyone listening that is interested to see the bullshit after last time to continue on. This is still smells like crit until we come up with a better name and vote on it. It's forever. Okay. Well, Phteven said it's forever. You guys know you like. Hey, wait a second. No one wafted last time.
No.
We had like 4.
I did.
We had 4 or 5.
The only crit I had was on my check, so it wasn't really like a.
You did it on your con and your religion.
Yeah, I got lucky.
You back-to-backed.
I have no idea.
And for those of you saying what's going on, allow me to tell you. So you guys, after getting your dilapidated cart and all of your shit, you trudged out of the forest by the Lake of Lies after being yelled at by a seeming druid that was solely just to entertain myself due to the Tony and Ezekiel video that I saw. You finally made it to Rockport. Nigel's telling you that a little bit about the city, about the tent city that was outside, telling you not to look at any of the squatters or panhandlers, and you guys said, fuck that. That guy looks interesting. You went over and spoke to a hobgoblin that kind of stood out to Callista. Found out that he was a blind hobgoblin in service to the Silver Flame. And he was just kind of going where the flame put him. Before you left, Phteven, he did warn you that there was no light in this city and to be careful. You guys went in, parked your cart, immediately went to thank the Maker with your good friend Azuriel, and got to talk to him and haggle, try to haggle, fail to haggle, got some stuff, commissioned some stuff. Some people left with nothing, Callista. And apparently Nigel thought I was going to have an aneurysm doing the voice. I'm fine. It was great. I found out that it was a very high-strung, like times 100 Alec Baldwin in The Departed is what I based Azrael off of.
Okay.
So
yep.
That's at least what I had in my mind. Afterwards, you went to the blacksmith to try to replace some stuff. Og sold his messed up stuff, got some other stuff to replace it. Phteven, remember, you don't have any armor on right now. You gave your armor away to be repaired.
Thank you for reminding me.
So make that, yes. That's why I re-listen to shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
And I think everyone else pretty much had stuff replaced or ready to go. Let's see, you went and saw your friend Zyzen over at Taster's Choice, which was super entertaining for me. You made some coin. You got your innards wrecked. Callista nearly died. Nigel came close as well. You got all the way through the 5 stages. Congratulations. One of you successfully made it through the 5 stages with a little help from your helm and your crit religion check when he chastised you a little bit and said, "What the fuck are you doing? This is how you protect people." After that, you decided to clean yourselves up and go over to the inn, which is called the Whistle Drench. As you went over that way, there was a performing troupe that was out. There was a Kenku doing a puppet show. There was a gorgeous sun elf that was entertaining the crowd with some music. There was a Tabaxi fortune teller that was kind of set up in a little tent, and I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but he's there too. He was at least on the side of their the banner on the side of their cart. There was a dwarf strongman. And as you guys were trying to figure out what was going on, Nigel found out that he had a fan. He had a groupie. Did you guys write her name down? Because I don't remember if I told you her name.
I
don't think we asked him.
Yeah, I didn't ask that one.
No, well then no name for you.
1. No, I've got it. Hold on a second.
Og again coming in clutch with the notes and the wisdom and the intelligence.
Lavinia,
yeah.
Lydia. Okay.
So her name is Lavinia.
Yeah.
Her name
the
is
horny
Lavinia.
hot sun elf.
Yeah, and she really wanted Nigel to come up to her room so
Mhm.
that she could talk to him and show him something.
Just refresh me in my foggy ass brain right now. Did I go up there kind of against my will ish?
No. I remember the quote I sent you today. It was fine. Fuck it. Let's go to your room. I think was the final quote.
Okay.
When I listened to the last bit, you're like, I don't know. Can my friend Og come, or is this you straight up invited the half orc
And
up
then
to the room with
this is
you?
your
journey, Birdman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Fuck it. Let's go to your room.
I'm just trying to get information off. Okay. All right.
So you went up. Everyone thought maybe yes, kiddo.
I'm gonna go get some. I'm just gonna go get.
Yeah, go ahead. Are you getting PJs? All right, can you get in there? Or do you need some help? You got it. She's got it.
Cool.
And then what?
Skills. How the fuck? Okay, this is not.
You want to say hi now? You want to say hi? You want to say hi and good night now?
Hi. Good night. Bye.
All
Hi.
right. Bye.
No. Ooh,
Oh, okay, all right.
Not
Later.
a little later. Okay.
All right. Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm so glad that I heard her because I was going to say you guys thought there was going to be sexy time coming, and then all of a sudden my 6-year-old walks in. But nevertheless, everyone thought sexy time was going to come with Lavinia, and she was trying to get Nigel's hat off, getting him over on that bed, and pulled out a dagger, throw it to his throat, and said, "What the hell are you doing back in Rockport?"
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And now, do we want to start with Nigel, or do we want to start with everyone else?
We might as well
No.
start with Nigel.
Nigel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
The
know
rest
if we
of us
wanted
were
to keep
just
him in
like cleaning
suspense the
up. I
whole
was
time.
washing shit off my hands.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah.
Basically,
I got this.
I was
I got
waiting to
this.
get his fortune read, but yeah.
All right. Okay, ready? Okay. Lady,
I'm absolutely.
so I got the knife. 2 things. 1, did Jerry put you up to this? And 2, this really isn't my thing, so we need to step this down a lot. Not really big into the S&M play.
She pushes it a little closer to your throat and says, "You need to shut up right now and answer my question."
I can't really answer your question if I shut up.
What are you doing back in Rockport?
Well, it's kind of a long story. So we were
Give me
fighting.
the short version.
We're really just getting our shit back together after fighting some black puddings. And, we thought we'd make a little coin while we were here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you should probably leave. If making coin the way I think is going to happen, you should just get your shit and go, or I can just kind of.
I'm going to roll persuasion. Can I roll persuasion to get this blade off my neck?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Do you want me to? All right. Let me try my good old penguin dice out first.
All right. Cool.
Cool. Nat 20.
All right. What's the bonus with that then?
Persuasion.
Yep.
Cool. That's 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Hun, let's all take a step back. 1, I have no fucking clue who you actually are. You seem to know who I am, and I'm a little offended by all this. So why don't you take this fucking knife off my throat and we talk about this like fucking adults.
Cool. She looks at you a little bit and doesn't move and says, "I have a better idea. How about I keep it right here?" And you answer, I rolled a counter persuasion,
Okay.
and that was a 20 as well. Sorry.
What's her persuasion at then?
13.
Jesus Christ.
So she got a 33.
She is a bit prettier than you, Nigel.
I got you.
She says, "You know what? You don't want to answer my question. That's fine. I'm going to let you know how things are going to happen right now, so you can shut up and listen. We're not going anywhere. I know that you were here before, doing your thing, doing your shitty little magic show. That it's over and done. You know the rules. of the traveling troops. You were here. You stake your claim. We stayed away. You left. You've been gone for a while. We're here
I just
now.
start
We're not.
laughing.
Shut
I
up.
just start laughing. I
Got-
just start laughing at her, and then I hit her with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Let me see. It's been a while since I've done any attacks. Do I just do that one? I think I just do that one. Or do
That
oh, wait.
is a. That
Okay,
is
I still gotta do
a.
an attack.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 28.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I can't add. I'm sorry. It's a 26.
Hey, you're still cross-eyed, and you're extra cross-eyed due to the poison. So throw
about?
that
It's right
advantage.
here. I'll do it again. That was a 22.
Okay, thank you. All right. Well, that hits her in the chest.
Oh, I
So
get
go
a
ahead and roll that damage.
All right, that's 2d10. All right. Just. All right. That's 13.
Okay. I gotta look at something. Okay, that's something else. Okay. 13. Nope, that's the wrong way. There we go. All right. And is there anything extra to that spell? Does it hit her back or anything, push her back, or it just slams her in the chest?
I believe it just slams her real good in the chest. It might.
Cool.
I don't know. I've moved things around in my room. There we go. And nothing's where it should be.
All right.
It's force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Yeah, it hits her in the chest. It takes her off guard. So it doesn't like shove her 10, 20 feet away or anything like that. But it definitely hits her off of you. She.
I think now I'm going to say, you think I'm here for some shitty show? One, I'm a little bothered that you seem to be plagiarizing my life. But other than that, you can keep putting on your shitty little show.
She. Go ahead and make a con saving throw for me.
Let me see. 16 plus. I'm rusty.
Oh, rusty.
17.
She goes, I think you got something in your eye, and she does that, and that's the last thing you see as you go blind.
Fuck.
And then you feel some very, very strong hands on you that kind of hold your hands behind your back. You feel some rope coming out, tying you up. Just your hands, nothing else. And and they just kind of sit you on the floor.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers. So I'm going to just start whispering some real nasty shit about this elf. And you need to roll, you need a... I'm sorry, man.
That's all right.
I haven't done this in a while.
Fun spells.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the DC on that?
15.
Okay. 16.
Okay, cool. I do 3d6 of psychic damage. Oops. And you take, let me see, 14. You take 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. The creature doesn't move into obvious danger. It's available to move. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Okay. You get muzzled, so you can't speak or move your hands at all.
Mm, mm, mm.
And yeah, you're just kind of held onto the floor with some very strong hands. And she just says, "All right, that wasn't half bad. You pretty much fucked yourself. So I hope you like being in the dark, because you're going to be in there for a while." And then we'll go ahead and switch over to the other group members right now. So
Okay.
last thing you guys see is Nigel being led away by a very, very pretty elf.
Did I see this or did I left. I went to go clean because I had shit
I think
all
I
over
did
and
too.
told to leave.
In defense of that, we have made it say that the blasts do sound like giant shotgun blasts. That would have been loud as hell.
They sound like giant shotgun blasts.
That's what we've said that before when I was shooting them off by the animals and causing them to run off.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that before whenever Nigel started fucking with the players, I'm like, deuces, I'm gonna go wash up
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the same thing.
immediately. So I would have been back in the inn.
Okay.
Is
Cool.
August still with him or was
You
with
said
him?
that we were our rooms were next to each other. So like I could go knock on her door. I would know where her room is, and I could knock on her door when I was finally clean and washed up and everything.
Yes, but I mean, if you shit yourself, Callista, you had blood coming from every orifice. I don't know how in the midst of. Hi, buddy.
Can I roll a dice?
You want to roll a dice?
I'm not here. I'm not here.
You can't hear. All right, here, buddy.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
His name is Og. All right, which one you want?
I don't want this
Which one? That one. All right, throw that in there. That's a 10. That's a solid 10.
Does that work?
That
Yes,
works.
very
Absolutely
good.
did.
Pretty good.
All right, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night. Mwah.
Night.
All right,
Good
your
night.
turn, buddy. Come here, kiddo. You gonna say hello? Oh, I didn't see you guys were Power Rangers today. Ah.
We are Power Rangers. Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Yeah.
I'm starting first grade tomorrow.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh, yay!
I already passed kindergarten.
Awesome. Make sure you wear your mask, okay?
That one, sparkly.
Yep. But we're gonna do it at home.
Oh, good. That's even better. That's better.
Everyone's doing it. Oh, what's that?
Hey,
Hey.
do you want me to show you a little picture of what what I have on my list to do it?
No, they don't. need
Show it
you.
tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.
Good night. There it is.
Night.
Come here.
Tomorrow.
Love you.
Oh, okay, sure, no problem.
Okay. Oh, get this back. Ow. Jeez. Okay. I don't know if you hear what's going on outside, but
I
it's-
don't know what. I can't get out.
Yeah. So I don't know in what phase of cleaning up you guys are in, and if you want to run outside in your skivvies.
So would we have heard that? Are we
I would
close
say
enough in
yeah.
that room that we would have heard the Eldritch Blast?
I would say you guys would have heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rooms are close enough together, so they share the same hallway.
Okay.
Like it's the upper floor of the bar. So yeah, it shares a hallway. You would definitely hear a large large
Yeah,
blast.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hope Steven just runs out buck naked looking for Nigel.
I was already there. I was already there.
What you do now?
I have all I've got is my fucking. I grabbed my sword. I didn't grab anything to cover up. I don't give a shit. I just got my
Have your sword or your sword?
Both. My sword and my dagger.
Oh,
Oh.
No, I run out with my sword, and like go towards the sound. I yell for Callista, unless she's already out there.
I grab the bedspread off the bed and tie a sarong style thing going on.
Nice.
Like, what are you doing? Steven, what are you doing?
Didn't you hear that? We gotta. What the hell was that?
What? I don't know. Why don't you need pants on?
It scared me. I didn't think. I thought I'd defense myself.
I can
don't
tell
know.
you're scared. I can tell.
No, but it's cold. All right, they don't have hot water in here. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, it's likely. Well, I mean, where did the sound come from?
It's from over there.
Do you want to put some pants on real quick?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I go in and I go put some pants on. Of course, I don't have armor still, but I've got. I take the couple minutes it takes to get my.
I go back in my room and grab my shield.
No clothes, just the
Something to, like,
shield.
the shield and put a belt on so that way this damn sarong's not gonna just fall off and trip me.
Okay.
So I just got my shield and my.
Would Og hear this from outside, waiting to go see the fortune teller?
I think you'd probably hear more of a muffled sense. Like there's definitely like a, but with shit going on in this town, it
Yeah, I don't think
Could have
that
been
would freak Og
anything.
Too much. So okay.
But Nigel has telepathy.
I had to see him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked at
Okay,
that.
you're done with that. You're done with the scene.
Nigel is bound and blinded at the moment.
That's good, because Og would freak out if he heard Nigel's voice in his head anyways. It's like, oh god! Is this my
Birdman!
conscience?
Birdman dead?
Birdman!
Birdman up me now?
All right.
Birdman need Og tap in?
So does Og hear it? Would
Og
see
hears
it?
a noise, but it's kind of
Yeah.
it's muffled. It's loud. You're outside. You hear something, but with the hustle and bustle of shit going on, and
I'll roll for
the
it if you guys want, but I don't think anything less than like a nat 20 would like make Og actually think something's wrong's going on.
if you want to roll either a perception or I don't know to recognize what the sound is,
Sure.
even potentially insight being instincts, like
Well, my perception roll was an 18 plus 4, so maybe.
I mean, you can tell in the times that he's used it.
I'll roll
that
a wisdom check if you want to see that if Og actually thinks there's something wrong.
you can tell that you've heard that
There,
enough
yeah.
at this point that was probably from Nigel.
Og got a 7 on his wisdom check, so he may have recognized what it was or that it was a spell going off, but I don't think he would feel justified in like suddenly charging in like the spider sense tingling that Nigel's in trouble.
You
Well-
think that Nigel's into some weird sex stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like, Birdman, kinky.
Yeah.
That's how he likes it. Or she. Doesn't have to be just Nigel. All right, so we have Callista and Phteven in the hallway, scantily clad with weapons.
The way it should be.
The way
Sure.
God intended.
The way God intended.
Way
All right.
intended.
All right. Well, let's go figure out where that came from.
You first.
All right. And then I'm gonna start walking down, rolling perception check to see if I can hear scuffling or voices, or maybe Nigel's voice or whatever.
I dash back in my room and grab my cloak and put the damn hood up.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So Callista's back with her cloak. You're just slowly tiptoeing down this hallway and listening.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll perception or
Go for it. Yes, that's what you would like to do.
5.
513.
Oh my
13.
God.
Phteven is distracted by Callista's bare shoulders, and you can't quite look away. You've never seen a scantily clad tiefling before, so you're intrigued. Callista, you hear some footsteps coming up the staircase from below.
So behind us.
I would say that. Well, are you looking towards the staircase, or are you looking towards like the back hall?
Looking towards where the sound came from, which I thought was down the hall.
Okay. Well, I didn't clarify which room you guys in. Let's say that you guys were like at the further end, kind of near the wall, so you guys would be coming towards the staircase. Sorry, that was my bad. Bad
Okay.
DM. So you guys are already moving towards the staircase, and you hear footsteps coming up.
Okay. There's someone coming up the stairs. Tell him to stop, and I don't think did it come from downstairs?
I don't. It sounded like it just came from down the hall, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, it could have. I mean,
I go really quickly with my hood up towards the stairs to see who's coming up.
You quickly try to get that way, and you
I'm following those shoulders.
almost. Well, are you like going quickly? Well, you're trying to get there quick, so yeah, do a dex save for me real quick. Do a dex save. Dex. Are you both running?
Yeah, well, I'm keeping up with her.
Well, then both do a dex save.
14.
5.
Oh, Jesus, guys.
Where were these low rolls at Taster's Choice?
I'm glad that they weren't there.
You guys are so concerned with your with the well-being of your bird compatriot that you're running, and both of you guys, Callista, you said you were going first, so you are able to like stop in time to not run into this large female orc. But Phteven, you're just gung-ho to go, and you don't stop in time and hit Callista, and then Callista hits, and you both just kind of hit this woman in the chest. She doesn't move at all. And you guys kind of do that in like real backloads, just, what you do?
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I was in a hurry and I didn't see you there. My apologies.
I was distracted by something.
This is the orc bartender that you guys saw the last time. Her name is
Okay.
She's the one who runs the tavern.
Loud noise, what you do?
No,
We
we
heard
were
that
looking
loud noise
for it.
too.
We were looking for it, and I'm running hastily and staring at someone's shoulders. I got distracted, and then we didn't know where we were going.
Shoulders. What are you talking
You
about?
know, make noise.
Nothing. I mean, just
We didn't make noise. We were looking for where the noise came from and where our friend might be, because our friends were supposed to be right behind us, but they didn't follow us. Have you seen a little penguin in a top hat, or another lovely half orc just like yourself? A male.
What? Oh. I see Birdman when I see you. No see half orc.
Where did you happen to see where Birdman went?
Birdman came upstairs. You know make noise?
We
no,
didn't make
no, it
noise.
wasn't us, no.
Can you help us find noise? We'll help you.
No concern of you. Go back room. I find noise.
Okay. We'll go back to the room. I think this is our room, and I reach for a room very nearby and try the handle.
He said, no, your room. You in room 5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You back there. You go room. Hey, hang on. No, fuck it. I already said it. You should have seen how
problem.
smart this bitch was.
No problem. We'll go back to the room. I think my friend Phteven has a question for you. You should ask her a question now.
I was just kind of wondering.
You are standing right in front of this woman. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as soon as she turns her damn head, I'm gonna take 2 steps away
She's
and
right
put
in
my
front of
hood
you.
up.
Excuse me. What did you say your name was? You're
That
looking,
name. That
rat-
name.
rather lovely tonight. This afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I guess so struck by your beauty that I forget what time of day it is.
Roll that sweet persuasion seduction, baby.
Wait, I could be seducing everything here and there.
Seduction's persuasion.
Man,
5.
That's a
Hey, I was
no,
gonna
no,
roll
no.
the dice
I got a
like-
16.
While he's seducing her, can I be trying doors with my stealthy?
Sure.
Cool.
You roll. You can do a straight stealth check. You don't get advantage on this because she's feet away from you.
That's okay. I got a 19.
19. Okay. She is looking at Phteven and just says, "I know what room you in. You wait for
Ooh. All right.
hear what you laying down.
So you're picking it up. Why don't you come with
Go wait for
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Should we look for the noise first? That was
She grabs you by the shoulders and just lifts you up and licks the entire side of your face. Like her tongue is like it's not smooth. It's very just slightly moist and wet. It's got a bunch of lumps on it. Could be warts, could be scars, just something. It's just like not. It's just like conk, 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 and you just feel it hit the entire side of your face. And she doesn't know how to control the volume of her voice, so what would have been a whisper is more of a yell. She's a away for and she just she doesn't gently throw you down. She just throws you back towards your room.
okay.
Callista, deck save. I'll roll my attack. You roll deck save.
Fucking nat 20. Oh my god. By the way, that's the name of this episode. You wait for Ugh.
You wait for
You wait for you see the small goblin come sailing towards you, and you somehow like just shove yourself back from the wall to where you're not going to get hit by him. Phteven, you're gonna land. Well, you do your deck save too. You'll see how gracefully you land after Uzz's delightful shove.
12.
12.
Shit tonight.
I like it. You are gonna take. You land kind of on your neck, and it's 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just fucking slam into the ground. And you hit. She goes, "More where that came from. You wait."
Shit.
And she
down a dark path tonight. And
and she's right next to a door on her right, and she reaches towards the handle and stops, and looks down the hallway again and gives a couple sniffs, and then just turns the handle and goes in the first door.
So I'm gonna get, in the hallway, away from the door that she just went into, but where I can see into the doorway.
Door shut.
She went in and shut the door.
Goes in and shuts the door.
Go up to the door and listen.
Sure.
How many doors are along here?
There are 6 rooms.
And he went into 1. We're in 4 and 5, right? Or we're 5 and 6, I would imagine.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do
I'm
like
in
it
5.
alternates going across. So it's like 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. So she went in 1. We have those 2 rooms covered.
Do I hear anything at the door?
Did you roll?
What am I?
Just perception.
Perception. Okay.
Trying to hear. Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Kind of muffled through the doors. You hear because she's fucking loud as shit. She goes, "Loud noise, what you do?" And you hear just some voices basically saying like, "Yeah, that was us. That was kind of rough. We're sorry. We won't do it again."
I go into room
You
2.
should- Make sure keep it quieter. And as the door is opening,
Back up. Get in the hallway. away from where she's going to walk into me.
Yep.
Does she
Cool.
just go straight for?
Room now.
She
her
just goes
appointment?
out and shuts the door.
Does she go downstairs? Or does she go for her scheduled appointment?
She's gonna yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. She yes, turns down the hall. Are you still out in the hallway, Phteven?
I was waiting for her, and then I'm gonna give her a wink.
So you are
I'm gonna
waiting.
open the
Okay.
door.
Which her are you waiting for?
We know. She shuts the door and say, "Okay, now you turn." And she starts like she has a breastplate on, and she starts unbuckling it as she's walking down the hallway towards you, Phteven.
Roll for Constitution.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
Snoo. Yes, your pelvis is gonna be dust after.
I'm fucking terrified. He's terrified. He bit off more than he can chew, literally.
Hey, is Steven a virgin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's only like 18, so.
Fair.
Okay, this very large female orc is coming straight towards you, unbuckling her breastplate. You're just on the floor. Are you moving?
No, I'm in the room, yeah.
Oh, you went in the room.
Yeah,
so
I
she
give her a
says,
wink.
she said, now your turn, and you just fucking ran in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
She comes in.
Did Steven look like he was like, yes, ma'am, or like, please help me? But what was the expression before he disappears in this room?
Scared and excited.
You
You can roll in. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, she stops in the Callista, you see this. She walks over there, she gets that breastplate off. Nothing on underneath it, which you're just like, that must be uncomfortable. Like usually there's just like some sort of tunic, just nothing. And she turns to the side and you see her and all of her side boob glory, which is kind of disgusting. And she says, on bed now, and then goes in, just slams the door, and it shakes the fucking hallway.
All right.
And we can fast forward through it, or we can role play this, Steven,
Yeah,
whichever
we'll
you roll. Fast
I'm
forward.
fine with
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. Okay.
We don't have to go
Let's-
into all the gory, juicy details.
I don't know what you guys wanted. Here it comes. Okay. Let's see.
What am I doing?
I'm gonna roll for how gentle she is. How gentle, surprisingly gentle of a lover is I'm gonna see let's see. How
Posted a
brutal or
picture in
gentle
chat
is
of what,
this?
Steven's pelvis is going to look like afterwards.
Well, that's a
Open it up.
16, so she does stuff to you that you necessarily don't want, but you can't stop.
All right.
Number one. Just roll a straight 20 and see how much you enjoy it. Clearly, the higher, the better. Uh-oh.
18.
Logical Steven knows that these things shouldn't feel good, but you can't help but just be overcome with pleasure.
This guy- This is how kinks are formed.
And then I am going to do an attack roll, and then we'll see if that beats your unarmored AC. Here it goes.
Unarmored. Let me take that shield off quick.
Tonight on Smells
Yeah,
Like
she's
Teen,
not going to let you
what
have
gets
that.
laid.
No, I'm there. I wanted to make sure my
Okay.
AC was correct.
So what is your regular AC? Isn't it just like your 10 plus dex or some shit?
Wouldn't it be his prone AC?
I do get advantage.
I need to do
You're
it.
right. You're not trying to stop this.
What is my prone AC?
Oh!
Did you?
I don't even need to. Wait, it's fine.
So I'll tell you. The first roll was a 3.
Okay.
The second one was a 19.
yeah, that's got it.
So you're, yeah. Man, how much should this do? That was a high roll, so I'll take a 12. I'll roll a 12. Let's see how much you're feeling this afterwards. Okay. So you take another 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
to your nethers.
Directly to your crotch.
Directly to your crotch and pelvis. This doesn't last long. She doesn't take her time. I'll roll an 8. 6 minutes.
Okay.
This takes 6 minutes.
That's not bad. That's not bad for a virgin.
It's mainly her just like repositioning you and trying to keep you from moving. Like you do, there's no like I'm gonna take my clothes off. She's just like doing it all for you. Let's see if she breaks anything. She breaks one leg of the bed.
All right.
And if the walls were drywall, there would be a sizable goblin-sized divot into the drywall. 6 minutes goes by. She licks the other side of your face just to make it symmetrical, and say, "You know we're fine." And picks up all of her shit. Does not dress before she leaves, and just walks out and downstairs.
I love you.
So Callista, you then see go into the room with Phteven, and then just immediately noises, scuffling, things being thrown around. I'm sure some of Phteven being like, oi, things like that, because he doesn't really know what to do. It's not quiet in this room for the next 6 minutes.
Okay, so
Might be a good time to investigate that.
As
You
I
got
look
6 minutes to investigate. Go. You're welcome.
Or investigate that room. I mean, I don't know what Callista's into.
she likes some
You
pinky
want
shit.
your heart to-
Let Steven have his moment. Okay, I look down the hall. Oh, that little guy. He's getting some. Good for him. And I want to cast thaumaturgy. And
Okay.
like as I hear them winding down, I want to have the sound of those spells, the shotgun blast sound, emanating from that door again. So that way, it doesn't go downstairs, stops, and has to tell them
She's
all.
not interested anymore. She's got business to attend.
Oh, no, but that's after she gets done with her business.
So you're just sitting in the hallway for 6 minutes?
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
She's just outside against the wall, just like,
so I take a coin. While they're doing their business, I take a coin and I cast thaumaturgy again, but this one I want ominous whispers and I slide it under the door like shoo. So that way Nigel and Valentino, Lavinia,
Valentino, did you?
Lavinia are in this room with this coin that is making ominous whispers. And I'm just outside the door frame, like where I can get in once the door is open. Does it open in or out?
it opens into the room.
Okay. So yeah, creeping out.
You
the
don't
room.
you don't know that Nigel's in here.
Yeah, in 6 minutes, one of y'all could probably grab Og.
Og wants to know what's happening.
Og's just waiting.
Do we want to
in line
keep going, or do we want to
be
switch to Og? Yeah, do we want to stay with Callista, or do we want to switch to Og? We know what's happening for the next 6 minutes
Slide
with
the coin
Phteven.
under, run out the door to go get Og, and get ready to do my other thaumaturgy once I hear him winding down if I get back in time.
Okay, so you throw a coin underneath the door, and tiny Abe Lincoln, or what the equivalent of Abe Lincoln on the coin, starts whispering, and then you run down the stairs.
Slaves.
What is it?
Fantasy Abe Lincoln.
Freed the fantasy slaves?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just the black oozes. The oozes are coming for you. The puddings are coming.
All right, so Callista is running down to get Og. Og, you are still out with the festivities, and you have been waiting in line to see this this tabaxi that is set up as a fortune teller. Excuse me, and it's finally your turn. There was only like one person in front of you. They left. They leave crying. The person before that was like all wide-eyed and just like shaken. and it's like a very small. It's a very small, like kind of circular tent that's like just enough room for a table and 2 chairs. And you walk in, and you see this tabaxi that's sitting there, kind of in a robe with a crystal ball in the front and some cards laid out, shit like that. He just says,
What did Tabaxi look like? I don't actually know what one is.
Tabaxi's like a cat person,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
Okay.
And so she says, yes, how I've seen you. I see you've been drawn to me this day. What can I tell you, my half-orc friend?
Let Og think a second. Og was kind of just killing time while Birdman spoke with Elf Lady. So, what would Og like to know about? Oh, Og had weird nightmare about his mother recently.
Oh, dream interpretation. Absolutely, I can do it. Please describe to me the dream as I read the cards.
Okay, let me actually think, 'cause I don't think I took any notes on what happened in the dream.
From what I remember is your mother was there. She was saying like, "Why didn't you save me?" She started like melting, getting torn apart and shit like that. You weren't there. Guilt.
Yes. Okay,
She says, and she says, "Oh, you have a lot of guilt about what happened to your mother, yes?"
Yeah, I'll try not to think about it too much. But I'll think a lot in general, so not too hard.
Yes, you try to push it away. That's why your subconscious brought it into your dream. I see it. Yes, absolutely. Was there anything else in particular about the dream or what happened the day of the dream?
We were... Og and friends were traveling to Rockport, but a few-day journey, so... I can't remember anything noteworthy happening that day beforehand. But Og's memory, admittedly not fantastic. So Og could be forgetting something.
What are you saying, Nigel? I thought you were trying to whisper to Og. You're muted, son!
Yeah.
Still
muted.
You're going to be like my daughter tomorrow in school. Unmute yourself.
Chris walked in and I was trying to explain to her what had happened.
Oh, okay. You were like looking straight at the camera. I thought you were trying to like whisper Og and give him idea. Hey, buddy.
He's a pupper.
She's flipping cards, and she's oh, you did you have a great battle recently?
I've been in a few battles recently, but so yes.
She lays down a couple more cards. She says, "I see a crone."
Yes,
in a
Og
forest.
did fight yes, Og did fight a big mean lady in the forest. She was very rude. Og even fixed her roof, and she still attacked us.
Still one of my favorite lines from the entire campaign.
All right.
She flips down 2 more cards and just stops, and her eyes go wide, and she just gathers all the cards up and she says, "You need to leave. No charge for the reading. You need to leave. Please just go."
Thank you. Okay, Og leaves then.
Does he start wandering towards the inn, or does he just...
I don't know. What does Og do?
So I guess Og kind of just take a look around after he walked out of the tent.
Someone else tries to go in after you, and you just hear, "No more for today," and kind of someone else gets shoved out.
Og worried he have tragic fate. I guess I'll start making my way towards the inn.
Okay. You start heading that way, and as you come up towards the door, you see Callista run out in her blouse, her nightgown,
Mhm.
and
Oh, Callista, you more naked than normal.
We heard this loud noise that sounded an awful lot like Nigel's kaboom booms, and
Oh, Nigel was supposed to be making kaboom boom upstairs.
not the good. It wasn't that kind. It was like he was fighting something he didn't want to fight. Kaboom booms, not having some good time. Kaboom.
I'm
Booms.
not sure what Nigel into. Not sure we should interrupt.
That's true, but I need you to come out here and help me, because remember, she's making a man of Steven right now, and
Oh, good for Steven.
yeah, everybody's having a great time, but I need to just check out this one
Pitter
room.
patter of little half goblin, half orc feet soon.
Oh yeah.
Can you?
Very clean feet.
There's my next character fucking 6 down the road.
Oh god, those things would be hideous.
Will you just come up with me and check
Yeah,
check
sure.
on Steven whenever he's done? Make sure he's man to man. He's okay after she leaves.
Okay. Og doesn't take a lot of convincing, so.
And I
okay,
think
I'll follow Callista upstairs.
Birdman is in one of these rooms, but I don't think he's happy about it. Any ideas, Og?
Which room was it, you think?
I think it's number 1, but I'm not sure.
I
But I
mean,
think it's number 1.
you saw what room she went into earlier, so.
Yeah. Oh, we mean for Steven or for Birdman?
You saw.
No, you saw the room that Arg went into.
Yeah. She. Uh-huh.
One? Okay.
wait. Who are we talking about? You know what room and Steven is in.
Yeah,
Right,
but you saw earlier both of y'all were in the hallway when you saw go into a room and tell somebody to be quiet.
That it was us.
Oh, yes.
So you should know what room that
It was
at least
the one,
went
right?
into. I mean, we are assuming that that's the room that with
Nigel's
metagaming
in.
that Nigel's in, but at the very least, we have a pretty good idea that's the room that the noise came from, which sounded suspiciously like Nigel's boom boom. So.
Detective Og. Detective Og.
Inspector Og.
No, Og needs to get one of those hats like Sherlock
Fedora.
has. Sherlock hat and a monocle.
Be like Detective Chimp.
Yes. To go with his reading glasses.
There you go.
This door, Og. Check this door for me.
Okay. Nigel!
Subtle.
Yes.
Subtle.
Og being subtle, but want to check on you, Nigel.
Do I hear anything up with my ear to the door after that?
So Nathan, so my beak's covered, and my hands.
You're muzzled. Your hands are tied, and
What about his feet?
Can't he like flop around?
She did something with her finger, and now he's blind too. So
Yeah.
correct.
Uh-huh.
But you should be able to hear us and make some kind of noise.
You bang bang bang, and you hear after a couple of seconds you hear, "Who is it?"
Is it Nigel? Does that sound like Nigel's voice, or does it sound like the elf's voice, or some sort of third party?
This is a voice that you were around. Well, Og, you heard Lavinia because you were right there encouraging him. This is not Lavinia, and this is not Nigel.
So okay, Nathan, real quick, I'm just going to. So the door's open, correct?
We're not on you yet, son.
I'm just trying to figure out. There's things I can still do.
No, it's not open. He's just pounding on the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I guess if Nigel did hear Og pounding on a door, if there's something he could do, I feel like that would be potentially
Yeah.
justified.
Okay.
If,
No,
if
keep
Nigel
going.
can think of something.
I'll know. I'll just butt in when I need to.
Okay. So I guess this asked who is it? My name Og. Looking for little birdman friend Nigel and pretty sun elf lady. Not sure where they went to. Sorry to bother you if not in here.
No birdmen in here.
We'll cross the hall number 2. Knock on that.
Okay. You knock on it?
Mm-hmm. With my
Okay.
hood up.
Okay. Door opens up, and there is a small kobold, a green kobold, that's just sitting there looking up at you. Just, what?
Hello, sir. I'm looking for my friend, and I speak in Draconic to him. I'm looking for my friend. Have you seen a small Aarakocra that looks an awful lot like a penguin?
His eyes go big, and he goes, oh, I haven't heard the god tongue in so long.
Oh, my ancestors were from a Draconic line, and I relish the chance I get to meet any individual such as yourself, who is such a wonderful, unique person.
You fucking roll deception right now. You liar, you roll that deception.
That's cool. That's cool. That's a 25.
He just, like, his chest puffs up as much as a kobold chest can do. He says, yes, I'm very, very high up in the order that I come from, and the clan. Yes, that's a very good eye that you have to recognize such greatness.
Would you consider helping me find my friend? He's in one of these rooms. I just don't know which room it is.
What? Where did you ask?
Well, we did ask, but all she said is that he went upstairs into a room, and we just don't know which room. She didn't know which room either.
Wasn't she just out here? I thought I heard her.
She's occupied at the moment. Do you happen to know what room the sun elf from downstairs at the carnival, what room she has?
Oh, she's pretty.
She is pretty.
She's
But
pretty.
she doesn't speak the god's tongue like we do.
No.
Do you know which room she's in?
No, they come and go. She doesn't like me to look at her. I try not to. She's pretty.
What was your name again? Nice to meet you. That's the innkeeper's name.
No one asks. I'm caught off guard. My name is Flair.
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 Thank you, Flair. Thank you for your assistance. You said they come and go. Any particular set of rooms they come and go from?
I don't know.
Okay, Flair. Is there anyone in the room with you right now?
There could be.
Ooh.
Very forward.
I might take you up on that, Flair, but first I want to find my friend. You just go wait for me in that room there. I'll be...
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Flair.
Okay. Flair be here. Flair waiting.
Inside. Sit. Shut the door.
Yes. He just slams it.
Yes.
Okay, Og. That's 2 down. 2 more to go.
You can check all these rooms. Okay.
How do we not know what room this is?
There's only 6 rooms, and we have 2 of them.
Still doing his thing? Are we like
6 minutes hadn't passed yet.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You are getting it.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you guys hear like and a and that's when the drywall gets divoted.
Phteven being attacked? Yes.
I'm at an 18. I'm great. Go ahead, keep going. Do your thing.
Nothing's broken.
Yet.
Yet. It's okay, I'll heal.
All right, you gonna check?
Okay. I guess let's just go. We'll go to the next room then. I guess it'll be Ogg's turn this time. Knock, knock, knock.
Nothing.
The mayor up to the door.
Roll perception if you want to hear what's going on in his room.
Ooh, nat 20. So 24 total.
You hear very heavy snoring.
Not this room, Og. Try again. The other room. Different room.
Yeah, I know. Ogg know what pointing finger mean. He's not that dumb. Knock, knock.
You just hear a yes.
Does this sound like the Sun Elf?
No. Bless you.
Thank you.
Nigel!
It's Nigel.
I know that sneeze!
Where'd that come from?
Sorry, Ogg, think you have wrong room.
Maybe it's the one you're looking for.
Callista, Ogg tagging you in.
Put up. I get up close to the door. Maybe it's the one you're looking for. Is the door open?
I liked the other voice better. Goodbye!
Mm.
Okay, there's only 6 rooms.
And we know what's going on in at least one of them. So
2. Well, I mean,
we've checked. So that's 4 rooms.
Why didn't
We've
you?
got-
The room 1. Why didn't you roll insight? Is all I'm wondering. It's like why. You said nobody's here. Like, okay, well, we saw her go in. You heard her muffled talk. Yeah, we made that noise. Blah 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 blah. And then she came out. So
Yeah,
somebody
that's why I was
fucking
asking,
lying.
why are we
Somebody
checking the
along that
rooms?
row is
Like,
lying somewhere.
It's not like it's not like this is a hotel wing where there's 20 rooms. There's 6. Y'all were in the hallway when went into a room, asked why they're making noise, heard someone say, "Oh, sorry about that. We won't make any more noise." Saw her walk out. How do we not know what door that she walked out of?
it was
Like,
number 1.
It was number 1, and then the person
Hey, if it's number 1, then just tell Ogg it's a number 1, and he'll
Yeah, number 1, Og.
break
I
the door
pretty
down.
sure I did.
Like, yeah. Ogg's a little annoyed now, so yeah, he's just gonna kick the door down.
Number 1?
I'm kicking down whichever one they're
Everyone?
towards.
What are you starting with, Og?
Whichever one that they say
6.
was the one that they saw somebody go into earlier. Ogg wasn't there, so Ogg doesn't know, but he is anticipating that Callista, who is much sharper
Ogg's
than
player is very pissed off.
Falling apart.
Also doesn't
I
think
fucking-
well when she's not
Move
fully
closer.
dressed, so sorry, Og.
Well, Phteven sounds like he could be in trouble, so there's that.
So, okay, Ogg's gonna like woosah for a second.
Goose Fraba.
Yes.
You okay? You got this, Og? Sorry.
Let's wait for Steven.
Okay.
Then, if we need to charge into room, we will have Steven to aid us. Perhaps he will know for sure which room that somebody went into previously.
Then we'll wait for Steven, and I'm going to put my hood on and hide behind you. Please don't step on me.
Mhm.
Cool. Couple minutes pass of very loud noises. Couple frightened noises. And then silence. And you hear say something, and she exits the room completely nude, dragging her stuff behind her. And she just sees you sitting there and says, "He done now."
Aw.
Mm. Good to know. Thank you.
Just walks
I go-
past you guys.
I go check on Steven to make sure he's still alive.
As she's walking past, I cast the dissonant, the thaumaturgy for the boom boom sounds on that door. Number 1. As she's walking past.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she looks in his door and says, "Hey, shut up!"
Thaumaturgy.
Og's going to collect Phteven still. So
Okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna make that door make noise.
Oh, you're gonna keep repeating?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So, I said shut up in there. Again. All right. You hear a clickety clack, and the door opens up. He says, you hear the same voice, I'm sorry, I do not know what is making that noise in here.
Who is it? What do I see?
Oh, are you going to go along the edge again?
Huh? Peekaboo.
All right. Stealth it up.
Oh, stealth. Okay.
Let's see.
17.
Okay. Is butt-ass naked.
lots of orc ass.
Her backside is not flattering.
Oh, so says you.
Oh.
I could go into more detail, but I don't think our listeners would enjoy it. I'll text the group later.
I don't think we're doing any of this, but
There is a nude male dwarf standing on the other side of the doorway.
Just a lot of nudity.
Just two naked races.
Just staring at each other.
Comfortable in their skin. Says, I heard the noise too. It was not me. In fact, I peed a little.
How does react to this?
She's looking in the room and says, you know make noise. I did not. It came as a surprise to me.
Doesn't it whisper?
And
on
she
the
just
next
kind of
door?
looks at him. Do what?
Thaumaturgy on the next door.
On the next door.
Boom, boom, boom. Next.
Jesus.
They both kind of look. He goes, that was the noise. She turns around and slams on the door. Says, you shut up in there. And you just hear like a thump.
Boom, boom, boom.
She slams on the door again and she's fucking with the handle. It's locked. She says, I say shut up in there now. And you see the handle start to click clack a little bit, go up and down. Click clacky, and it finally clicks and just whips open, and a small body falls forward and just barely catches themselves from like eating shit into the door, and it is a small satyr that looks incredibly fucking drunk.
That'd probably be the snoring room.
And he just goes, I just can't be with him in there.
Very multicultural inn.
I'm gonna go into the room with Og and Phteven. Hopefully, he's on now.
You don't want to try another room?
I feel like my idea is not panning out. I need some fresh ones.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom on the last room that's not flare.
You hear, oh goodness!
Boom, boom, boom.
Grabs the satyr's forehead and just shoves him back into the room and shuts the door and goes to the other one and says, Bon bon, no like tricks. And the door opens up and it is a very, very tall, almost like half animalistic looking, what you guess is a man, just like incredibly slender. Goes, oh, what was that noise? I'll say you. Do you recognize him? No. Say, I hear noises up here. Go from room to room. Just, that wasn't me. And she just kind of slowly turns around and looks at everyone in here again, just like the people that are outside. And she said, I'll tell everyone, shut the fuck up. Tired, go take nap. Oh, no one come back. And she saunters off down the stairs. Still no clothes.
So, I feel like you mentioned earlier, part of the traveling troupe downstairs had a dwarf strongman, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Would any of us have noticed that, or was that just
Flavor.
Even still laying on the bed.
Yeah, I guess it would have just been Callista or maybe.
There was a dwarf strongman on the side. This is I mean, he looked pretty fucking ripped. Could have been same dude.
Okay, Og formulating plan, but let's go gather Phteven first.
Okay, Og. Steven, when we come into the... Steven, you got pants on?
Not yet.
Og not care. Og walking in.
I'll put a blanket on it.
Come on in. It's okay.
Or
And then
like a bucket or something to throw water on Stephen.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm better than okay. I'm wonderful.
Really?
I think I'm in love. That was amazing. Was there any progress in what we were doing before all this?
Well, now we know some of the we know all the occupants of the other rooms.
Okay.
There was a kobold, a dwarf, an animalistic slender creature. What is the animal type? Do we have
Wolf-ish.
a lupine-looking creature and a dwarf? Any
Okay.
of those ring a bell?
Wasn't there a dwarf in the troop outside?
There might have been.
Well,
Good
what
eye.
was it? What room was the dwarf in?
Number one, the room that we thought.
Well,
Okay, yeah. Og hypothesize that room
The seer.
1 is the room we are looking for with the dwarf. Perhaps others in room as well.
well, with my love gone, why don't we go check it out
Yes.
ourselves?
So you're feeling good
yes.
after that? Those sounded very
Oh, it hurt
Vigorous.
so good. She did things that I did not imagine could happen to someone like myself.
really.
Yes, it
Nigel's
hurt.
really
It
happy
hurt
he's not
so
here.
so good.
Yes. Well done, Stephen.
High five.
No.
Yes. No poop this time.
Don't know where that hand's been.
I'm gonna
You're
cast.
damp looking. You're
Og
very
was in the
damp.
guard. He knows where that hand's been.
All right, so I grab my sword and shield and put my clothes back on, and we'll walk down the hall to room 1.
Well, on the way down there, Og's thinking, Callista, do you have any way to make things quiet?
Quiet, you say?
Yes. Shh.
I can't make things quiet, but I can make
Okay,
a magical darkness.
we either need to break door down or pick lock, but either way, probably going to provoke response.
I can pick a lock.
Well, what happened when you knocked on it last time?
A naked dwarf answered.
Naked dwarf. Anything else? We heard the noise. We came outside. We went back in, got clothes. We came back out.
Remember,
Well, I'll never forget her.
before she sent you into the
But
room.
she threw me, and then she went into that room. Did you hear
Yes.
anything?
I heard her talking because she was very loud, and I heard some very muffled other sounds, but nothing conclusive.
Well, something's fishy. Let's. I don't know. Let's
Why don't you
knock
go
on the door
ask
and see
your
if they answer. If they don't answer, we'll make our way in.
Why don't you ask your lady love if she could tell you all the occupants that she saw in that room? Or if she answers oddly about that room.
Mm,
Could, but I feel like we might be wasting time.
All right, let's just go bang on that door. Let's pick that lock. I got this.
okay.
Sleight of
Oh.
hand.
You have thieves' tools?
I do.
Okay.
It is 18.
Okay. Yeah, you've been down there, start mess with it. Lock kicks open. Click clack.
Hood up, get behind Og. Do you want me to
Okay.
cast darkness or detect thoughts once the door is open?
Oh, cast
Gonna-
detect thoughts. Yeah.
Oh,
See,
I could cast Zone of Truth.
What does that do?
That
It's
is.
the best spell ever. It makes everyone, tell the truth.
mhm. like the
Incapable
last
of
one.
lying.
Let's
Yeah,
do
create a
that.
magical zone that guards against deception and
I'm
15
gonna pee real quick.
fear centered at a point of your
Okay,
choice.
so yeah, I think we're getting a game plan together.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a
Steven
better
cast
choice.
Zone of Truth. Callista, if you cast Detect Thoughts, can you detect how many people are in a room through
I
their
have to be
thought?
able to see them. I can any creature that I can see within 30 feet. So if I can't see them, I can't read their thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
this
we don't
one.
have any way. I imagine Nigel is probably stuffed in a crate or suitcase or something because
There is the
Yep.
only problem with the Zone of Truth is there's a charisma save and my charisma is shitty, so it's a save of 11.
What a
if
wonderful
they-
thing, because I can cast Bless on you.
Which will give me what, another +1?
It'll give you a D4.
Well, no, they have a charisma save.
Oh.
So, but their save is an 11, so it's not a very high one. It's above 50, but on a failed save, they can't speak a deliberate lie while they're in the radius, and I know whether they succeed or throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering the questions which it would normally respond in a lie. Such creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the Zone of Truth. So
should we use both and just hope that one of them hits? Because my detect thoughts is also a save.
what's your charisma?
16. It's a wisdom 16 save.
Well, that's better than mine, but we could try them both. I could cast it within a 15-foot radius of where we're standing, so it encompasses the door.
All right, let's find Nigel's corpse.
Try yours first, and then I'll try mine after.
All right, so I'm gonna cast before we knock on. Are we opening the door, or are we knocking on it to try and be cordial with them? I know you picked the lock, but
Og has sneaky idea.
What's next?
yes, Og.
What if we act like the door was already open and walk in saying we thought this was our room?
That's a great idea, but if I cast Zone of Truth, we can't lie either.
So Og does that, and
Unless
and
you
tells
guys
his
make the
lie.
save, then you can lie your ass off.
Og goes in and tells his lie,
Oh.
and you cast the Zone of Truth right after he says the lie.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yes, go.
Or we could have Callista better at speaking than Og.
I don't have to cast it on us either. I can.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Around them.
So I'll go in. Whoopsies doodle,
Mm.
You cast it. Hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, then I'll do detect thoughts.
Mm.
All right, it works.
And if all else fails, Og here with punchies.
I got your back with that.
Here we go. Ready?
Hands in. Ready, break.
Break.
So I settle my hood off my head, and I just open the door, walk right in. Oh,
Mhm.
and I'm talking over my shoulder, but I'm still keeping an eye ahead of me. I don't know where I left it. I think I left it up behind the bed. And I'm just walking straight in. Oh, I'm sorry. And I walk in and what do I see? Do I see
A
anybody?
nude dwarf.
By himself?
He was bent. His foot was up on the bed, and he was bent forward a little bit with his back towards you. And he was
Good little
picking at his
scratch.
feet. And he turns around and goes, "Oh, admirers!"
Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I thought this was the room I was sharing with my companion, the Aarakocra penguin. I am so sorry.
No penguin here.
I cast Zone of Truth.
Were you at?
It's a charisma save of 11.
Okay. Were you here asking earlier?
I was, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So I have to make a charisma save too, don't I? To lie.
Well, if you're within that 15 foot, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'll go interject. Like, yeah, Og was looking for a room earlier. Sorry, not sure which room he was in.
Yeah, whoever's standing next to Phteven is doing this charisma save too.
That's not a lie. I had no idea what room
Oh, I
Steven
know.
was in.
Oh no, I know.
Nigel
I'm just
was in.
saying for future potential
Yeah.
deception.
Aren't you? I think I know you. Yeah, I've seen you before. Aren't you with the traveling show?
Of course, you have found the great Donder.
Donder. Oh my.
And this time he turns around and faces you and just puts his hands on his hips.
Well, that is quite impressive, Donder.
I know.
My apologies for bursting in on you. Shall I leave you to it then? Or could you tell me your companion, the sun elf in the show, does she also reside here? Or at least cast her bed here?
Sometimes, yes. We like to alternate.
Oh, that's hot. Keeps it fresh, right?
If you say so, how can I help you?
I'm looking for her. Where's she at?
She is not here.
Oh, I also know if you succeed or fail. Did
Oh,
you
I failed.
You failed. All
I
right.
failed.
So he has to tell the truth.
He has to tell the truth. So you can ask him anything, and he has to tell you the truth.
Where am
Now,
I?
Phteven, you know that he failed.
Where is she? Or did you see where she went with her bird friend?
They came here, and now they have left.
To where?
And he kind of looks around a little bit. Says, not here.
Are there any other doors or exits in this room?
There's a window.
Windows?
There's a window.
How long ago were they here?
Shortly.
Do you mind if I look around?
Not at all.
Wonderful. Hood up to the window, poking
Would
my
you
head
like
out.
me to put on some pants? I
mean-
would guess no.
You would guess correctly. Thank you, Donder, for this wonderful show.
You're
appreciate
very
it.
welcome. Who are your friends?
Oh, this is Og and Phteven.
Hello. Nice
They
to
are
meet
also
you.
admirers.
He looks at either of you and says, if either of you would like to test your strength at some point during the show, there could be a fancy reward for either of you strong gentlemen. But don't expect
listening.
me to take it easy on you.
Og is intrigued.
I like the sound of that.
Well, after my bathing routine, we will be putting on a show in the next 30 minutes.
All right.
Will your sun elf companion be there for the show?
She provides all music for the shows, so I expect her to be in attendance.
Of course, and she's never
Awesome.
late or tardy.
I wouldn't say that. You know women.
Okay.
Thank
think,
you, Donder. You can put your pants on now.
I am more comfortable this way. And you are, after all, in my room.
So through all this time, I'm like, he said I could look around. I'm opening cabinets and drawers and peeking out the window.
Mhm.
Is that a perception? What do I see?
I mean,
You can do investigation if you're searching for shit.
Can I roll insight on him to see? Well, I suppose he's not lying. He's skirting the fucking truth. God damn it. Ugh.
You just straight up ask where I am.
I
Well, it
literally
says
asked
right here that the affected creature knows is aware of the spell.
cast
He can
detect
avoid
thought.
answering the questions just as long as it's not a lie. So that's
I cast
you can
detect
tell
thought.
that's exactly what he's fucking doing. He's like, well, technically.
Okay.
I heard cast detect thoughts. What's the save on detect thoughts?
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16. Okay.
I feel like he's going to be thinking.
Is
about
this
himself a lot.
like technically a charm or anything, or what is the nature of?
It is for the duration up to 1 minute. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast the spell. You can focus your mind on any one creature you see within 30 feet.
It's like is it like a divination spell as opposed to an enchantment? Does it say?
It doesn't say.
Ah, fuck it. Okay.
Surface thoughts. Questions verbally directed naturally shape the course of its thoughts.
Okay. What was the difficulty?
16 wisdom.
Okay. Okay.
So Donder, where is? I know you've seen our bird friend, our bird companion. Where is he?
I saw him outside with you when you arrived.
And most recently, where is he? What are his thoughts?
It's very kind of like you listen and it's kind of silent. There's a very faint, just like a.
He's not a smart man.
I got a 16.
Okay. Okay, I think.
Thanks, Donder.
Have you lost him?
We have.
Oh, that's a shame.
Okay.
What are you in town for? What brings you here?
Getting our accoutrement repaired.
Yeah. Yeah, we got ass kicked by black puddings, so in town for a few days while getting equipment fixed up.
That sounds awful.
It was.
Well, there is a lot that Rockport can offer if you are having to wait for things to be repaired. Have you been to the fighting pits yet?
Not
I
yet.
was thinking of checking them out later.
I was
How do we
thinking
find
of
our bird friend?
holding my body a little bit. We're having a problem here because we're trying to find. We were supposed to meet back here, and Og says Nigel left with this son elf of yours, and we can't find him. He's nowhere to be seen, and I can't help but think that you might be able to help us.
Did you have any other plans while you were in town?
All right. Thanks, Dondrin.
Yeah, I think
Appreciate
we've tapped this well dry.
Okay, no need to be rude, just making conversation.
Appreciate it, bud. Would you?
Perhaps if you were going somewhere else, he may already be there.
We were looking for the fighting pits, that's all I was looking to do. I'd killing a couple of days, but I am concerned about my friend. But I suppose we could look elsewhere to see where he is.
Okay, yeah.
I want
Farewell!
to up.
Yes.
I want
Thank you, Donder.
to shake his hand, and I want to do like a strength check.
You like one of these where you just
No.
You've been making
No,
friends everywhere.
because he mentioned
Steven just had an eye-opening experience. He may have opened his horizons. I don't know. That's why I asked.
Very
He,
open mind now.
he mentioned the strength test, so I want
Yes.
to squeeze his hand with like a very firm handshake and just
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
roll opposed strength.
Yeah. Go for it. So you grab his big meaty mitt.
Mm-hmm. Am I adding anything to this, or
Just your strength.
The strength?
Strength.
22.
Ooh. You get out there and you hook him up, and it's a nice and firm and good, and he kind of looks down and says, "Oh, Oh, I look forward to your contest against me. I can tell it will be one for the history books.
I look
He has a
forward.
very strong grip.
All right, good deal.
His muscles aren't just for show. He like you lock hands and they just fucking like it's like a vice grip.
All right.
On through muscles.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and Og says, "Thank you for time."
All right. Nigel, you want to play?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here.
Okay. You
To take a pee
So-
break. I'll be back.
yeah, and go for it. So as you are muzzled, this is going on at the same time as you're muzzled and as your hands are bound. You hear people talking, and you hear you say, "It was a good thing I decided to stay." And she says, "Yeah, I could have handled myself. Everything is fine. Can you just like what? He needs to go. He needs to go. He's been here before. He's got a little fucking shitty magic show, and we're here now. We claimed our stake. We're not going anywhere. He's not making us move. So can we just? What do
Can
you
I
think?
hear her?
You
I
can.
hear her?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna point towards her and cast Toll the Dead.
You can't see anything.
Okay.
You are still blinded.
Okay. I know where she might be.
Do penguins have echolocation for their hearing?
He's not a dolphin, damn it. He says, "Well, if we don't want it traced back to us, we should put him somewhere where someone else can do the work for us. Do you agree?" Just, yeah, sounds great. Am I taking him or you're taking him? He says, "Well, did anyone see you come here with the Birdman?" And yeah, probably a couple people. It's like, "Well, I will stay and be the mist over the veil. I will." Goodness, just it's you suck with metaphors. Just fucking, I'll go. And Nigel, she touches you on the shoulder, and you hear just like a, and you're all of a sudden, like you were sitting on floor, like back up against the bed, and now you're just your ass is on like rock.
Okay.
And she just kind of kicks you over to the side and just says, "You can stay right there," and walks away from you. And a door opens and a door shuts.
Okay. So right now I'm tied up.
You are tied up. You are muzzled, so you can't speak. You're like blinking your eyes, trying to get whatever is in them out of them. It is starting to wear off.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my mage hand, take my hat off, and then reach in there and grab the signal flare. And I'm gonna pop that signal flare.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of how to have you off this. Your hands are tied behind your back. You can just whip your.
I got mage hands.
Well, I don't know, but if you're like back here trying to do
Mage
shit, like it
hands,
takes a
what?
little bit of like
Mage
trying to.
Well, it's
I mean,
mage hands.
couldn't you have your mage hand undo the shackles?
I can have the mage hands do lots of things because they're special, like rogue mage hands.
I mean, yeah, if you can have it pick a lock, you can probably have it get you out of your cage.
No, it can pick a lock. No, there's.
You can whip your hat off, so that's not an issue. And we said with the bag of holdings.
Hey, cool. It's cool, bud. I use my mage hands to pick the locks on my shackles.
Okay, see if you can undo the knot. Okay, do what is knot tying? I think it's sleight of hand for knot tying or survival.
It's sleight
Which
of hand.
would you rather have, sleight of hand or survival for tying knots?
Well, bud, I hate to tell you this. I've got a plus 11 to sleight of hand, and I rolled a 19. So I got 30 on untying ropes.
All right, let me see what I get.
How good is the elf at tying ropes?
Right?
Mm. We don't know what she's into, so it could be pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a 32.
God damn it.
So it's just rope, right?
Just rope.
Do you have
Oh.
anything?
Yeah, you
sharp in
try,
your
you're
hat?
getting it, and this is the most secure knot that you've ever felt with your real or spectral hand.
Okay, then I'm just gonna knock my hat off with my spectral hand, and then
Okay.
do the party. I'm still gonna just do the party popper.
You can do the party popper?
Yeah.
All right. Let me. Where was that list?
Me, bud. I saw that, and I was just like, oh, that's what I'm doing. The second I can fucking do
That's
anything.
fine. I'm just trying to figure out who's going to show up. Because there is a list, and I think I know where it is. So you.
It's Sun Elf with her, like.
Maybe she'll show up. You didn't know who was on my list.
That would be funny.
That would be hilarious if that actually happened. All right, let me look here real quick. So yes, you getting into it is not going to be a problem. And we had talked about when basically whenever you ask something from the bag or the hat, it just like shows up onto the top, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There it is. There it is. Oop, not there. Okay. Let's see how many people I had here. I swear to God, if it's the same person, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay.
Nigel, do you have anything sharp in your hat?
Oh, dude, yeah, I got a dagger in there.
You could probably just cut the rope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that after the party popper thing happened.
He's been sitting on this for 20 minutes, damn it. He's doing it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got ideas already.
We tried to get funny with me using the ledge hand to fucking like, yeah, nah, dog. We're just cutting. We're gonna party pop. Let's say I take the gag off my mouth with my mage hands. I'm gonna take off what I can take off. But yeah, tell me who shows up, Nathan.
Okay.
And
Where
let
the
me
fuck is this?
erase that
Okay,
out.
there it is. There it is. Okay, all right. Oh, I need a 12. Okay.
Signal flare. This seemed like a good time to use you.
All right. Gonna make sure I know who all these fucking people are too.
I like the fact, like, just like several weeks after somebody like agreed to be summoned by these, just like randomly getting summoned, like could be in the middle of taking a shit or in the
2 months
shower
have gone
or
by.
asleep, like just suddenly shows up, like, what the hell?
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, here we go.
Be funny if it was funny.
Okay. Oh, this is funny. Okay. I will go back and I'm going to do, hang on. I rolled, where'd my phone go? I'm going to do this. Hiya. Do this. Hiya. Okay. Okay. This is just proving what's going to happen.
I summoned myself. Shit.
You summon yourself. Okay. So you throw your hat off, get your fucking gag off. Let's say it was Donder's sock.
Ugh.
So you taste dwarf foot, and you reach in, and your hands are still behind your back, and so you got it. And what do you say before you fire this off, Nigel? What do you think to yourself?
I don't really know. I'm just kind of angry. I need to get out of this situation. I don't know where I'm at. Just anyone. Just not Quentin.
Okay.
Oh fuck! The way you're laughing.
So you grab it in your hand, and you're just going, please not Quentin, please not Quentin, and you and it fires up into the air, and your blindness is wearing off now, so you kind of see, so you just see it fire off in the air. You're basically in kind of like a small cell, stone floor, kind of stone brick around you. No light source other than from the door that came out with a little like slit in it. And a big piece of smoke appears and you turn around and you just hear, "What the fuck?" And before you stands a female sun elf that you saw not 2 minutes ago, and she goes, "How the fuck did you do that?"
God damn it.
So she comes over and grabs the fucking muzzle and puts it back in your mouth. And she sees your hat off and she goes, "Oh, this? You got some fun stuff hidden in here?" And she goes,
Yeah, now I cast
"Finders
Toll-
keepers." And then she walks out the door with your hat.
I can still cast Toll the Dead on her without being... Yeah, I still cast Toll the Dead on her. How the fuck, Nathan?
I swear to God, that's why I
Okay.
took pictures.
Okay, but yeah, I'm still casting Toll the Dead on her. I need a dex save. Oh, no, a wisdom save.
I was gonna say, for Toll the Dead?
Yeah, I need a wisdom save, bud.
Okay.
Before she grabs my hat.
Oh, she's already got it. She's headed towards the door.
Okay.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the save?
15 again.
Okay. Do. Uh. All right. So you're able to fire this off, and there's a tong, and she whips around and throws her hand up and goes, and does this. And there's a ring on her finger that just shines really quick, and you need to make a wisdom save.
Oh. 18 plus. Is this woman just invincible, Nathan?
No.
Okay, because this is really fucking annoying.
She's got fancy stuff.
21.
You've hurt her. She got hit with your Eldritch
understand
Blast
that,
and with your Whispers.
I'm just saying this is real annoying, is all I'm saying. Yeah, 21.
Okay. The ringing kind of stops going from her and centers in your ears.
Hmm.
And you're just like, oh God, is this what this feels like? And you're able to push it away. And you don't take any damage. But when you kind of shake your head and look up, she's on the other side of the door, and with that ring on her finger, just doing this, and goes off to the side.
Okay. Let's see.
So your Abe is now gone.
That's fun.
That's got a lot of shit in it.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna use Mage Hand, take this thing off my fucking mouth.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna pick the lock.
With your mage hand?
Yeah.
Where are your thieves' tools?
What do I have on me? Because see, that's the thing. I don't know what I have on me and what I don't.
Last time we talked, you have basically your weapons, like your bow and arrow, your quiver, your rapier, but what you would actively use on a pretty standard basis,
Yeah.
and everything else was in the hat.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna fucking just blast that door.
Maybe you want to wait a few minutes.
No. I'm gonna just blast that door.
No, get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a door, so roll damage on the door. Let's see what you do here.
2d10, 2d10, 2d10. Where's my other d10? Fuck it.
Nigel, you did bring this on yourself.
I don't care. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying you've created some OP fucking character. 11.
I'll show you her stats. And I love her. I have a very strong attachment to her. 11?
Yeah.
You fucking turn around and throw and bend over so your fucking penguin flippers are going that way, and it just drills into the door. And makes a nice solid dent in it. And from outside the door, you just hear like, what just happened? Like from kind of down a hallway, what just happened? It's trying to get out. And then you just hear, gas him. And you hear a
Cool. I'm gonna blast the door again.
okay. You do that and also go ahead and do a con save for me.
Okay.
Gas
All right.
flammable.
That time I did 19 to the door,
Cool.
and then my con save
Yes.
17.
Cool. You the door comes off the hinges and you start feeling a little groggy. It is essentially sleeping gas. It didn't take a full effect, but you're feeling it a little bit, and you're still up, but you're kind of wobbly a little bit.
Okay.
But the door is off the hinges, and there is an open area in front of you.
Okay, do I see someone in front of me?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of. So what's the area look like where I'm at?
Cool. You run out. Are you running out?
Yeah.
Okay. You come out the door, and there is essentially you can go left or right. You look left, and there is just it's basically looks like a holding area. There are a bunch of barred doors. They're headed down that way. That end at just a wall, and there are a couple stools. Kind of as you're going down, two separate stools. As you're going, there are a couple human guards that are sitting there, and you just look over and go, "Hey!" and get up and like they're gonna start heading your way. You look to the right, and there are more cells and doors and things like that. But you do see a very clear kind of stairway going up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up.
Okay. You hit that way. What's your speed? Like, is it 30 or is it lower since you're penguin? I don't remember.
It's 25 if I'm walking and 50 we said if I'm sliding.
Okay. You gonna try to slide on this rocky
We kind
hazardous?
of already established that it's some sort of weird magical sliding, so long ago. So yeah.
You gonna try to slide?
Yeah.
Slide up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide up the stairs.
Okay, slide.
Like a salmon going upstream.
It's like Mary Poppins going up the staircase. What would do another? I guess do. I'm trying to think what I should have you roll to see if you go in a straight line or start hitting the walls.
Wouldn't that sleeping gas start leaking out of the room with the door open?
Yes.
Okay.
Do another Constitution. Yeah, see if you can hold it together as you're going.
16.
Okay. You start sliding. You don't quite get your full 50 feet. You kind of veer off to the left a little bit and hit a wall. So you get probably about 35, 40 feet.
I've already cut these fucking things off my hands, too. Let's just say that.
Let's just say that? What are you cutting them with?
On me. I'm gonna cut
You just said your dagger was in your hat.
I have some weapon on me right now.
You have a very pointy rapier. A very long, pointy rapier.
Well, I have arrows then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do a dex check.
This full-on just dex check?
Just dex.
Oh, just...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Not the opposite way? You didn't poke yourself in the butt or anything?
No, thank God.
Okay.
Fucking A, I keep failing everything.
Yeah.
Well, you needed a 38, so no, it's you're there's special arrow resistant ropes. You your hands are free and you're good. Let's see. They start running towards you. Hey, you need it. Get back here. These guys hit the cloud of gas that's coming on the floor. And let's see, you're number 1, you're number 2. Oh shit, that went way over there. They both run into this cloud and get about 3 steps beyond it, and both their knees just buckle and they just fucking flop to the side and like eat shit. One hits just face first into the floor, into the stone floor, and the other one kind of falls to the side, and his face like rakes up against the brick as he goes down. But they're fucking out. They got very low rolls, so they are counting their Z's.
Could be an opportunity for mayhem.
So there is no one else in this hallway. Just the stairs going up.
Oh, then I'm just gonna take my time walking out now.
Go loot the guards.
I'm not gonna get near the guard.
Get the keys and open up every door in there.
No, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stealthily try and get out of the dungeon now with my 2 like guard. I'm gonna like Metal Gear my way out of this fucking place now.
Okay, cool. There is, you're in this place, and there is a stairway going up that has a door. That is the only way to go. If you go backwards, there's just this kind of holding cell area.
Cool. I'm gonna open that door as quietly as possible.
You're gonna open the door up top?
Yeah.
Okay.
As quietly as possible.
All right. Do your stealth opening of that door.
16 plus 5 is 21.
All right. You open it up.
40. Sorry.
Yes, you opened it up and peek outside, and there is well, roll your history because you know this town. Let's see if you know where you are.
16 plus 3, 19.
Okay. Where's my map of this place? I think it's in the other room. That's okay. You are 19. You open up the door, and the first thing that you see is just a bunch of food. So you know that you're kind of close to the marketplace, and you look around, and there is a humanoid boar that is standing right in front of you, kind of talking across the counter. And you recognize right away that you know where you are and where you were brought. This is so it's in the marketplace. It's basically like a bakery, but you know that the place behind it is where they hold basically people that have either been surrendered, captured, volunteered for, like the pit fighting arena.
Yeah. Cool. I just look at the fucking boar and I'm like, where did the sun elf go? I don't even have my weird accent right now, oddly.
Where did the sun elf
go?
Yeah, no, it's...
Hey, bud, can you tell me where that bitch went? So when Nigel gets angry, his accent fades. So now we know that that's what happens.
So is that accent his Rockport accent, or is the way he's talking now his Rockport accent?
Hey, man, where'd that bitch go?
Yeah. I don't know.
You gonna go Bastin?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna go. But yeah, I'm not happy right now.
He turns around and he just says, how'd you get out?
I didn't ask how I got out. I asked where the woman went.
I asked how you got. You get back down there. Frank?
Yeah, they're
Frank?
knocked the fuck out, bud. And if you don't fucking tell me where she went, I'm going to do the same to you. And I guess I roll intimidation.
Well, the board turns around, and you can roll your intimidation here in just a second. He turns around again, and there's a big fucking mallet coming towards your face, and that is a 21.
For DC?
Yes.
AC? Oh,
Great
yeah.
AC.
Yeah,
Okay.
that hit.
Okay. Let's see. So this is a big mall that's coming at your face. So you take 9 points of damage as it fucking slams you back.
All right. All right, so like Nigel's laughing now because he's just at his wit's end. It's not good. All right. Oh, that's cool. Let me see here. So, all right. I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Good old charm person. All right, what's this? It's a charisma save.
Yeah. No Wisdom save, but a 15.
Wisdom. Was it 15?
Yeah.
All right. What is it? How smart is this boar?
Like,
You know what? I know this. I know the answer to this. Hang on. I know the answer to this. I just gotta find. Oh, right to the page. Boom. Alrighty. 15, 16, 50, 15.
15.
What do you say to this boar, Nigel?
I'm pretty much gonna be like, listen.
It's back!
Yeah, I don't really want to kill you. I'll do it. We could much rather go grab a beer, talk this out. Maybe you could help me find this woman. I obviously don't want to be here. And do I really look like the fight pits type?
He's sitting there snarling, going, "Ah," after he fucking hit you in the face. He goes, "Ah!" You don't. I don't know why we thought it'd be a good idea to put you in the fighting pit. You look kind of like really shitty, frankly.
Yeah, I'm not doing too great. I went and did the stupid poison thing over at the what's the name of that? I'm still.
It's his choice.
Yeah, I went over to Taser's Choice, just did the poison thing, just fought a bunch of black puddings, come, see some sun elf doing a weird play of my life, and then she puts a dagger to my throat, thinking I'm trying to get into her territory when I don't even give a shit about performing anymore. And I'm just like, I'm panting, I'm like walking back and forth, I'm not really even talking to him, and she's got my fucking hat.
That sounds like a bad week.
Yeah, it's not been great, bud.
No, not at all.
So, do you want to help me find the sun elf so I can get my stuff back?
She looked like the that pretty lady that was in front of the Whistle Drench with the dwarf and the fortune teller and the little Birdman. Not your Birdman. It was a different bird. You could actually look kind of similar now that I look at you guys.
Yeah, there's lots of similar things there, and I'm not very happy about that either. So, do you want to come with me to maybe help me deal with this?
Well, I can come with you if you really like me to. I don't know what good I would do, but I can come with you. Who's gonna watch my shop?
How long does Charm Person last, Nigel?
I think it's an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
an hour.
Yeah. We got this big you know what? How about we write a little sign, put it on the door, say you'll be back in 30 minutes, had to run some errands, and come help me destroy this Sun Elf's tent. How's that sound, bud?
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, so we're heading back, and I'm going to burn that fucking stage to the ground. So
Okay.
On a fucking warpath. He took his hat.
Yeah.
He stabbed a
Okay.
party member for taking something out of his hat. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do to this fucking sun elf.
yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing as Nigel is escaping?
Okay, so as we walk out of the room, kind of go do a bit of a group huddle. Okay, so Og's pretty sure something weird's going on here, and thinks the dwarf probably knows something, but none of us are great at getting information, it seems like.
Yeah, we're not that
So-
good. I mean, I cast Zone of Truth, and you could tell he was skirting around
Yeah.
everything to not fully tell us what was going on.
Hmm.
Did you get anything, Callista, with your thoughts?
He was humming, which tells me that my spell didn't quite work as well as I'd hoped.
Probably not a lot
I'd rather
going on
just kill
upstairs.
things. Can we just kill things?
Yeah, I'm fine with that as long as it's for the greater good. I mean,
Maybe let's scope out
I have an
their
idea.
setup down in the I guess it's just right outside the inn.
They said a half hour, right?
Yeah, let's
He's got
try
another
to
show?
figure out. Let's try to figure out where they will be coming from, since the Sun Elf doesn't seem to be here anymore. And let's see if we can grab her before she gets back to their tent.
Okay. I was thinking we show up for the show.
If we can't find her, we can show up for the show after. We can show up for
Okay.
the show instead. But if we can
See
get
if
her
she's even
before
there.
the show,
Yeah, I was gonna say we could see if she's there, and then we could try another tactic.
yeah, because it sounds like they won't be surprised if she shows up late, anyways.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, I like that idea, Argo. I think you're onto something.
Okay,
thinking
so
log.
let's yeah. Og's brain is working furiously right now. So like Og not used to thinking tactics outside of like, attacking or defending. So but okay, let's go look around the tent and the hotel and see what major roads, and then see if we can maybe get an idea, since the Sun Elf doesn't seem to be in the inn anymore as far as we can tell, where the Sun Elf could be coming from to get back to the tent if she has to be back there in 30 minutes or so for their next show.
All right.
Okay. So what is like roughly the lay of the land out there?
So if you guys are just looking like outside of the inn and where the inn tavern and then where they're at, you guys came from. So if you look north, that's where you guys came from the marketplace, from Taster's Choice and Thank the Maker. If you look south, that is the way that you guys went to. Basically, that kind of goes towards the poor area, and like the kind of shitty market and things like that. And that will eventually curve east and take you guys to the main entrance of the city.
Okay.
If you're just looking across, and if you kind of ask people, they can kind of give you a lay of the land too. The pit fighting and everything is like, though it's incredibly illegal, it's also one of the main attractions of this place. So people talk about it freely. That is kind of almost a straight shot across you guys, a bit of town to the west. But north is kind of market area. And like the really nice area of town where there are some mansions and estates. The south is where is going to be the poor section, and then to the west is pit fighting in the arena.
Is there like a balcony that one of us could stand on and look out like over the top of like everything, just to kind of see
No.
get a better layout or of.
We need to try to be somewhere where we could potentially snatch and grab her.
Well, if we're
quickly, but
seeing, you could point out and direct. Like somebody could see from farther away than somebody that's ground level with her. You know what I mean?
Then Og also had another idea, and I was gonna fish around in his bag and pull out his the filter of love.
Okay.
Like if we need to get information from her, we might be able to use this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure how it worked though, so we should probably figure that out. I'll just know it's good for charming somebody for 1 hour.
Okay. Yes.
Locate object. Would a person be considered an object?
Nigel is a
No.
thing, so.
Only in regards to and Phteven.
What about Nigel's hat?
I was gonna say I can cast locate object on Abe.
Yeah. Well, we don't. And the thing is, we don't know where
She's got it.
Well, we don't know that.
But even if you didn't know that, it would still take you to where you thought I might be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we can get all of his stuff, which could be useful in helping to find him.
Of course, you would want to just take his shit.
It's like, we got the most important part of Nigel.
We can go now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's the radius on it?
It just sends you in the general direction. There isn't
1,000
a-
feet.
Yeah.
1,000 feet.
Okay. Og like that idea.
I think that's a
So-
good idea. I mean, what the hell? We've got nothing. We've got nothing to go on. I mean,
Yeah, all we
we
know is
stand,
they're
we
coming back
look,
here.
and
Well,
thumbs
but
up our
like,
asses.
if we do this, then we can't go find Snail. But keep in mind,
I
it's only
have
good for
one.
1,000 feet.
There's one in Abe.
Okay. Okay. So
Alright.
I cast
You hear
scroll
this from in the ether.
locate object, and I'm looking for Abe. Where are you, Abe? I know you're out there. Come to
Okay.
me.
You get you fire this off and you get a general sense that Abe is somewhere to the south.
South, guys. This goes on for 10 minutes, so I'm
Okay.
heading towards Abe.
So we're going in that general direction.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Receptions all along the
Before I did
way.
this, I went into my room and put my
CPC,
actual.
Nigel, or from what we remember, the bitch that took his shit.
Okay. All right. You guys.
We know what Abe looks like. I think we should be able to identify Abe pretty easily.
Right.
It's a top hat. Let me go grab the map that I need. Right back.
I'm just gonna say this before I cast the thing. I went to my room and got my clothes on and got all my shit.
Yeah, we can say that we went back to the room to group huddle and figure out what we needed to do.
The scroll and such. Yes. What
Hmm.
is this?
I should get an award for fucking derailing a fucking session. Like,
The whole session is just, where the fuck did Nigel go? God damn it! Where the fuck is Nigel? That asshole.
That's the hard part about this is that like we can hear and you have to differentiate like what you know
Yeah,
versus what the
exactly.
character knows, and try not to metagame too much to where you don't
I mean,
stall
yeah,
the session
you
completely.
can't help metagaming a little bit, but yeah,
Right.
the point is to try to avoid doing it too much.
Right.
But that's why, like, we all know what the hat's on the elf, but it would make sense if we were trying to think of a way to identify Nigel. Oh, he's the stupid hat. Like, let's, try to
Yeah,
find that.
The one thing he will not let anybody fucking touch, and he
Yeah.
will kill.
And honestly, if we
Son
see
of a
someone
bitch.
else wearing the hat, we'd probably worry at that point Nigel was dead. Because
that's kind of what I'm hoping. I'm just imagining going into a rage the second he sees someone else in the hat.
Og's already close to going into a rage. Like that, I was role-playing him coming close to losing his temper for a reason.
He's like, this guy won't tell me shit. Steven's over here fucking somebody. I don't know
Og
what
had
the hell's going
Og had
on.
a weird
Where the fuck-
experience with the fortune teller. Then Callista rustles him up and has him banging on doors looking for Nigel. Like, and no one can figure out where Nigel
There we
is.
go.
Og doesn't understand why we couldn't figure out what room he was in. And yeah, Og's close to losing his temper.
All right. Okay. So as I look at this map again, yeah, it's kind of southwest is where you're kind of
Okay.
being led towards.
Okay.
Is that
So-
near the fighting pits as well?
No. Fighting pit is like directly west from you guys. You're still going towards like the more poor section of town. But yeah, it's not close to the fighting pits right now. So you guys are headed that way. You walk for a couple
Og's got
minutes.
his knucks on too.
Okay. They're itching. He's ready for it. You guys go for a couple minutes. You're looking around. It's pretty busy. Around, people are looking for food, entertainment, going through. There's a decent amount of guards, town guards that are going around. You guys can throw a perception if you would like.
Perception. Fucking 11.
Shiny. 19.
Okay. Go down. Okay.
Even senses seem heightened sometimes.
I was just gonna say they're heightened. I've got my mind is clear.
The pipes are clean.
Did you throw your hand up, Nigel?
No.
Okay, cool. I thought you were trying to question. Okay, yeah, you guys, so 11, 19. Was 19 the highest?
I think so.
Okay. I couldn't hear what the second was. Yeah, you guys don't see anything yet as you're going. Nothing that sticks out. You don't see Nigel. You see a couple hats that may be like, oh, that, but Callista is kind of guiding you guys through, so something that seems similar is not drawing you towards it. Another couple minutes goes by. You're still heading south, and it turns more southwest, west-ish. And you guys go for another couple minutes, just kind of going through the crowd, looking around. Go ahead, and you guys can throw another perception if you want.
824. Nat 20 plus 4.
Cool. That's awesome. I doubt anyone else gets higher than that. No. Okay. You guys are going through. You start getting into a market area. There is places that are restaurants where people are sitting down and eating, and just kind of shitty tables outside going through. And Callista, as you're being drawn in a certain direction, you see a very familiar hat that starts coming through the crowd that is much taller than it ever has been since you've seen it on Nigel. And it is sitting on the hat, or on the head of a very beautiful female elf.
I tap my boys. There she is. That's the hat. That's the sun elf. That's Nigel's hat. And I throw my hood up.
You call him by name.
That's Abe. There's Abe. Hood up.
Yes.
And I start to flank around while Og and Phteven stay in the front.
Okay.
Og, do you want to like divide and conquer? Do you want to go forward? I'll go to the left. She goes to the right. What do you want to do this?
I'm making a quick look around. Is there like, you said this is sort of like a marketplace?
Yeah.
Is there like an alley close by, like between buildings?
There are some alleyways. You guys aren't necessarily close to one, and she's kind of in the middle of the kind of thoroughfare.
Okay. I was kind of like, Callista, or is Callista still?
You're real quiet.
You got real quiet. I can't quite hear you.
I can still hear y'all. Can you hear? Like,
You're real.
It's a little soft, but I can hear
I
you.
can make it out, yeah.
got like. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna try turning my headset off and back on.
Okay.
I wonder if we have somebody come up head. Callista, you come this way, and then I come from behind. Just
I'll
to,
get my hood up so that way I'm
steer
slow.
her off towards the alley kind of thing. If we could try that so that it doesn't make a big fucking scene.
I can trip her in that direction, invisibly.
Trip her?
Like, boom!
It depends on how far away she is, though. If she's in
But
the
I'm-
middle and we're, 10, 15, 20 feet away, she's not going to trip and stumble that far,
You guys, one of you is very imposing, and you could cause a ruckus and cause her to walk that direction to avoid you, and then I can shove her.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Yep.
It's better.
Okay, yeah, I kind of caught what y'all were talking about. It sounded like sort of what I was thinking. Like, so I was thinking Og could kind of just like walk up and be like, Lavinia, have you seen Bird Friend? And then just kind of like crowd her a bit towards the alleyway
Mm-hmm.
while y'all can sort of like provide, maybe flank a little bit from both sides.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could go from one side. Callista, you can go from the other. Kind of, we can in like thirds. Og in front, and us kind of like angle to the sides, and
Okay.
bring her towards the thing. Like, where'd you get that hat?
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, and also
So I'm waiting on you guys.
yeah, and also Og is using intimidation to be as threatening as possible
Okay.
while doing
Okay.
this. Okay, so
Hood's
probably
still
still
up
with
and
his
I'm
knuckles on too. So. Og
All
is
right.
kinda
So
walking-
you see her walking, just kind of in the middle of in the middle of the road here.
Okay, so yeah, Og just starts walking, armed out like, Lavinia! Have you seen bird friend Nigel?
Yeah?
Oh, good. We've been having trouble finding him. Perhaps we could go in this alley and talk about it.
Oh, I can tell you where he is.
Oh, where is he then?
He went to the fighting pits. He sent me to come look for you guys and send you that way.
Oh, great. You can come with us then.
Okay.
I reach up behind her, walk up behind her with my hood up, and I cast Command,
Mm-hmm.
which is a wisdom saving throw for her,
Okay.
and I tell her, follow me.
Okay. That's a 2, and she has a +3.
Everyone's just like, yes.
Okay. All right, so she turns around.
And I book it to the nearest dark alley where she will follow me behind a corner.
Okay. Let's see. This is for a round, so this is 6 seconds.
If it's just a street, it doesn't take 6 seconds to cross a street, and she's already in the middle, so
It's not a super narrow street though. Like it's a pretty big
that's okay.
section going through. Sorry, I'm looking to see where you guys are too. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? All right. Yeah, she follows you in the alley, and she you guys just passed through, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I said I'd take you to where he was. He's at the fighting pits.
That hat. We'll take
He
that.
would never
back.
give
that's,
you
That's
his hat.
definitely not yours.
I never said it was, silly. I never said it was.
I would-
It was me to give to you.
Give it to our big friend here.
Sure.
Who did he say to give it to?
You guys.
Oh, because you see, that's where we know you're lying, because he would never trust any of us except for Og.
He said there was really important stuff in here, and he didn't trust anyone at the fighting pits, and
I
he
cast
wanted me to
detect
give it to me,
thoughts.
so I give it to you guys.
I'm gonna roll. Well,
How did y'all
we
get
all know.
here? How
I
did you
cast
get to
detect
the fighting
thoughts.
pits?
Okay, everyone's saying everything. Who's doing what? Who's first, second, third? What's happening?
Detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts, and that's a what?
Wisdom, 16.
Wisdom. Failure.
Hey, fuck you, Nathan.
It's a good
I'm
thing,
so
right?
because I can fail. I now it's proven that I can fail. Oh, hang on. Just kidding. I didn't fail. Thanks for reminding me, Nigel. I'm serious.
So it didn't work?
No.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Thank Nigel. He says, "Yeah, you can have this. It's not mine, of course."
Reach out and snatch
Why
it.
are we in the alley? It's dirty back here.
'Cause I don't trust you, you salty little thing. Let's go.
What?
How
You
did
first.
Nigel get
Where's our friend?
to the fighter pits?
He said he wanted to make some money.
He wouldn't go without us, so lead the way.
Go without
He's
us. He's not the fighter. He's the talker.
the talker.
I never said he was gonna fight. He was gonna play some bets.
You're not making any sense to us.
Oh, he doesn't like money.
Show
There's
me.
a lot
He
of-
doesn't like money.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't like money.
Why didn't we see you and Nigel leave the hotel?
I don't know. I heard some really weird sex noises coming from one of the rooms. I don't know what you guys. Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you guys were busy.
I was.
I was in the hall the whole time, so I didn't see you leave, honey. Where'd you go from? Where'd you go? How'd you get there?
I never met you. You're like a stranger to me.
Yeah.
I
'cause
know
I'm in the
him.
hall.
And she points to Og. I know him. I met him when I met Nigel.
Take us to the fighting pits where Nigel supposedly is.
Fine, that's where I was going, and he threw me in this alley.
You were walking against the fighting pit area. I was under the understanding.
Whatever. Let's go to the fighting
Let's
pits.
go. Let's fuck this.
Gaslighting us.
Right?
She was walking north, which is towards where the fighting pit was.
You said it was west.
Please, Lavinia, lead the way.
Here we go.
You.
This is where you. I told you. I said you guys were walking south towards the poor section,
And then it turned southwest.
and then it turned west. Listen, damn it.
You said to the north. She was walking to the north. Why would she be
She was walking to the north. You guys were walking south to the poor area. She was walking north out of the poor area.
When I asked where the fighting pits were, you said that they were west.
They were to the west of the tavern that you guys were at. You were walking away from the fighting pits. She was walking to the fighting pits.
Anyways.
Intersected. Look, I'm going towards this thing. Look, I'm going away from this thing. Oh, we met here.
Let's go.
I'm not good with spatial relationships. So let's go.
Yeah, I'll take you there. You don't know where they are?
Nope.
We never been to Rockport before.
Okay, well, you know where I perform. It's right across the street from that.
All right, good. Then you can lead us to it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
sure. She starts walking towards she starts walking north. Exactly from where you guys came. She's walking north. She is not taking, she's not trying to, weave in and out of stuff. She's saying hello to people that are coming up and saying hello to her. And then you guys see the whistle drench coming up, and she goes, see, there's the inn. There's my stage where I perform with my friends. And she turns over and she says, and over there is the fighting pit.
Show us where you left Nigel.
Show you where I left it. He's not going to be there anymore. We parted ways at the front, and he went to make bets. I don't know where he is right now.
I'm gonna slap you.
This doesn't make sense. None of this is adding up. Nigel, while selfish, kind of an asshole, and he loves his money, but he doesn't deviate from this group that much. And this is just not making any sense of why he just all of a sudden decided after seeing you, oh, gee, I'm just going to disappear and go make bets without letting my group know. This doesn't make sense.
She looks at Og and says, did I make him come to my room? Did I force him against his will?
Nobody said that.
I'm not. I asked him.
No,
I asked him.
I don't.
I asked him.
care.
I asked
Ma'am?
him. He was there. You weren't. I asked him.
That's not what I was saying.
I asked him.
You seem
Not-
a little pushy, but not necessarily forced.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
a fan. I wanted to
clear.
tell him something in private.
Yeah, and then he disappeared and did not come back where we had agreed to rendezvous.
What's your favorite song that Nigel sings?
What's my favorite? He didn't sing anything to me.
No, you said you're a fan.
Yeah, of his magic. He doesn't sing.
Oh, my mistake. Og gets confused sometimes.
I sing, silly. He's in the fighting pits. Go check the gambling area where they place the bets. I have a show in like 10 minutes.
Okay, Og's
What do you need? What do you need me for? You wanted it. What? I told you where he was.
You had our friend's hat, and I
And
don't
now you-
trust you.
And now you have it. I don't have anything of his. What's wrong?
Let's just.
He wouldn't give it to you.
It's-
I can be really
No way.
persuasive.
There's no way. There's
Not
no
that
way.
persuasive. Not for that asshole.
Lavinia, please give us one moment.
Sure.
Group huddle real quick. We're not
Yeah,
going
huddle.
anywhere. Does somebody want to stay here for their show while the rest of us go look for Nigel in the fighting pits?
I agree. I don't care who stays, who goes, but somebody needs to stay with her.
I'll stay with her.
Fine by me. It doesn't matter. As long as somebody has an eye on her, I do not trust her as far as, well, I can throw her kind of far. But
Og will turn around, says like, and kind of, is Og wearing the hat right now? Can he be?
should be.
Sure.
Og will kind of tip the hat like, So thank you for your help, Lavinia.
Why don't you ask the hat?
Callista's going to stay here to see if Nigel shows back up. Phteven and I are going to go look for him in the fighting pits.
Fine, yeah, I gotta perform. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Good luck in your show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, she goes over to the fucking stage and talks with the Kenku and Dondur that's over there getting set up and doing some reps.
I put my hood up. Oh, as soon as I see that they're not looking, that no one's looking at me directly, and I stealthily sneak over to near them so I can overhear what they're saying. Do I need to roll anything?
If you're getting close enough to try to do that, then yes, you're gonna have to stealth it up.
All right. First one is a 14, and the second one is a dirty 20.
Okay. What are these guys? Oh, where are you? No, not you.
How far away am I at this point now, Nathan?
We'll get done with what if
We're all
Callista
probably
hears
all-
anything, then we'll hop back up to you. Yeah, you're
Yeah, we're all probably going to be close.
not a
to
lot of time went
Yeah.
from when she left you. So yeah, not a ton. Okay, let's see. You can be that one. Okay. You got what? 22?
That would have been funny if she,
Oh, dirty 20.
Pretty
that would have been funny
You got
if she
dirty
just,
20.
like, disappeared
Yes.
while we were talking to her when Nigel
Yeah.
there.
She goes over to Donder and says, "Where have you been? It's almost showtime." And the Kinko's sitting there too, and she comes out and she's like, "Look, guys," and the bird just puts a hand up and looks around and looks directly at you and points at you. Directly at Euclid, and he just goes,
I wave at him. Hello. Don't say anything, but just
and he slaps both of them and points his eyes and over there and right where you are.
cool. So I throw my hood down. Just checking. Just making sure you know. Keeping an eye on you. Just in case there's any foul play. No, it's not a racial
foul
jab
play.
against you, Sir Kinku, but just so you know.
I suspect foul play.
Everyone
The
taking
dwarf starts
psychic
laughing
damage.
his ass off at that. He thinks it's hilarious. Donder just starts laughing.
Donder's the only one that got it.
Oh, Donder.
Yeah.
I like Donder.
She goes, this is official troop business. You can go away now. We already talked about what we're going to talk about.
Nice. I'm gonna go. I'll go stand over there. And is there anything nearby, near them, where I could potentially like duck behind?
No, they're bird dogging you. You're not going to be able to get over there.
All right. Cool.
All right, and they go about their business, and then we go back to Nigel, who is stomping through the fucking, who's gone, who is very angrily waddling through the sea of people with a boar following him.
Can I
Yeah,
knock out, like,
I'm making a
lightning?
beeline back to their stage.
What's up, Og?
I just wanted to do a quick like. At some point, I wanted Og to just take the hat and just go like, "Sorry, Abe, we're not sure where Nigel is. We're looking for him," and then put the hat back on.
Is he lost?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh no. Okay, now we're back to so Nigel, you're stomping through the sea of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, you come out of the boar's little bakery after he hastily makes a sign and puts it up, says be back in 30 minutes. And you start walking, making your way back towards the inn. You get there Og and Phteven, you guys have already walked and made your way towards the fighting pits, and you got Nigel. You get there, and you see the stage. You see the inn, and you see a crowd starting to gather around the stage for the next performance.
I'm gonna go jump on the stage.
Of course you are. Okay.
So we passed each other and didn't see each other, or
You didn't see him. You guys left before he showed up.
Is this the same stage that I'm nearby?
Yes.
So should I
Yeah,
see
Callista,
him?
you are still there. Phteven and Og, you guys have left and made your way towards the fighting pits.
we
So I'm
made
seeing
toward.
this.
All right, so we circumvented each other.
Okay. You were going west this way, and you start going, and Nigel's coming south, coming this way. So you're already.
I thought he was coming from the fighting pits.
I made some bakery at the fighting pit.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See,
There are back rooms to the back rooms. He wasn't at the fighting pits. He was at the holding area where people surrender and submit people to be in the fighting pit. Listen to my words, Phteven.
show me
Guys,
the map.
sex makes him just really just all over the place.
Yeah.
He's not
Oh.
listening.
No, yeah. So I jump up on the stage,
Okay.
and then I use thaumaturgy. Or not? Oh wait, no. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah. To then, as loudly as possible, say, "You tried to kill me over guild business?"
Callista, you see this. Everyone's just kind of murmuring to themselves in the crowd, like, what is this?
How's
What
Lavinia
is this
reacting?
part of the show that you don't see him?
They were there. I was purposely standing where I could see them
Oh, they like darted off backstage.
before he started talking, or when they saw him and started talking.
Before. They were getting ready for the show.
I run up to Nigel with the hood up, and I not whisper, but I don't want the people to see me. But hey, you good? What's happening?
I'm just gonna fucking use my telepathy and just fucking info dump into her head what fucking happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that's real fucked up. I'm real creepy. I don't like you in my head that much, bud. Just so you know.
Yeah, and I'm just like this. I'm like, you're telling me bad fucking day, and then I just I again say, come out or I destroy your stage.
There's a very boisterous music that starts up out of nowhere. That's almost like Ric Flair-ish. And his engine's just like da 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 ba bum bum bum, like the whole thing's going on, and you hear a voice say, "Oh, do I hear a new challenger?" And Donder comes out from the side of the stage and starts making his way up and says, "Oh, I see you, little birdman. Are you here to test your strength against Donder the Invincible?"
Shut the fuck up, Donder. I got the sun elf.
I sneak off to the opposite side of the stage that Donder came from, not the one that he came from. I just light a small fire on the back side of it with my hood up, so people can't see me.
I was
Okay.
waiting for this.
Just gonna start it smoldering.
Oh.
All right, stealthily make that fire.
Am I being loud enough to where Phteven and Og could hear me at this point?
I don't know. They can roll a perception check if they want.
You want
And
to
the
start doing like
second one-
fireworks in the air or something?
Is a 19. 7 and a 19.
19 plus 7.
No. It was
Oh, a
advantage.
7 and a 19.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay, total. Gotcha. All right.
Nathan, you may want to roll to see if it's been a dry year for Rockport as well.
To see how much of this fucking town goes up. Don't worry, I rolled for something else.
I've been in a party that burned a town down before, so yeah. It happens.
It's not unheard of. You guys, so this is going on, and the fuck you, Donner is like, hey, no need for that kind of language. And because all this is going on, and people are like wondering, like, is this part of the show? This doesn't seem right. Callista, you walk over and you start a little fire at the edge of the cart, and you hear a voice as you're doing that. You turn around and you come face to face with two townsguard that just say,
My hood is
"What
up.
are you?" They rolled a nat 20
No.
or perception. I say, "May we ask what you're
Fire
doing?"
too.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to roll a cigarette, and my sparks. I normally light it with my hand, and it went awry. I'm so sorry. Pat, 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 pat.
Okay.
All right.
Are you
Yeah, I
part of the
guess-
show?
My compatriot there on stage, Nigel, the amazing. Do you see the wonderful little Birdman? He's here for part of the show, and I am his costume support.
He's not part of the troupe.
He's a guest star.
Deception.
Not exactly a lie. He is
Dirty
definitely-
20.
He is definitely a guest right now.
It's a 12 plus 8. Haha.
Okay. Well, I don't know what kind of costumes he needs, but doesn't look like he needs one for this section. You can sit at the front
Good thinking. Good thinking.
where there are no flammable objects.
I'm just going to stand off to the side because he has to make a quick change very soon, and I
Okay.
need to be able to duck backstage shortly.
So. Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm casting.
We'll make sure that there aren't any other potential cigarette incidents.
Good looking out.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, Nigel.
I'm casting hideous laughter on Dander.
On Donder. Okay.
Yeah.
Dander.
Just
Danda!
head and shoulders on him.
I'm just fucking I'm burning spell slots, man.
All right. Is it wisdom again?
Yeah.
All right. And what's the DC?
15.
So what do you say when you cast this at him?
Yeah, dude, I'm tired of this. I've had a long day. Y'all tried to kill me because you thought I was gonna come in harsh on your territory, so I'm just gonna destroy your entire show. What do you think about that? And then I just I cast it.
He says, "Destroy our show? What are you talking about? This seems nefarious."
So it
He
didn't
saved.
work.
He saved.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Are you saying that you mean harm to myself and my troop?
Well, bud, your sun elf person tried to slit my throat, and then your dumbass and her threw my ass into the fight pit. So you tell me.
Seems like quite a story you're raveling there, my friend. I can assure you there's nothing of the kind that happened here. I have been here all day entertaining my guests.
I'm gonna tell my warthog friend to, I guess, just deal with him.
Okay. Your
Yeah.
warthog is going to swing at Donder?
Yeah,
All right.
and then I'm gonna go backstage.
And as I see him exiting the stage, I nod to the guards, quick change, and I dash for Nigel.
Quick change.
Quick change. All right. Let's see if this guy connects. Where are they? Oh, I can't find him now. There he is.
How close to the fight pits are Steven and Og now?
Yeah,
Uh,
I never rolled to see if you heard this.
Oh, yeah. You can roll your perception if you can hear Nigel's boisterous ass.
I rolled a 12 earlier, so
All right.
probably not.
9. So.
Okay, then.
Nope.
Hope you got some more ideas.
To the fight pits there, buddy.
Okay. All right. Well, the werebore comes up and fucking slams Donder in the back of the skull for 10 damage, and he doesn't. He takes it and like goes a couple steps forward, and slowly turns around, and just says, "Oh, you wait your turn." And there's a dumbbell that's just been sitting on the stage, and he just fucking hoists the thing up without even trying, and like just like pins it against the wereboar's chest, and like throws him to the ground, and lets go of it. And that guy is just pinned. He's trying to get up. It's not moving at all. He's prone on the ground and restrained.
Donder is.
No, the werebore is.
The werebore is.
The werebore came and slammed in the back of the head with the giant hammer, and Donder heaved the giant dumbbell and just like fucking pinned him to the ground.
This feels like a UFC match almost. or like World Wrestling type thing almost.
Yeah.
Like the big like the boisterous phase, and then the fake fights here and there, and
Pretty soon they're gonna like lock up and start punching each other at the same time.
Okay, Nigel, you went backstage.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you looking for?
The sun elf.
Okay. Yeah, she's back there. She's playing away on her fucking loot.
I just kind of look at her and stare at her in kind of like a "what the fuck now" kind of motion.
She looks at you and she doesn't stop playing. She goes, "I'm performing now."
Yeah, I'm gonna just fucking shoot a blast at her loot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll that attack.
Okay. Let me see here. 17 plus 7 is a 24.
All right, and you're aiming directly at the loot.
Yeah.
You just fucking, it just gets decimated, and all the music stops, and everyone hears a giant fucking shotgun blast again. And as this is happening, Callista, you go back after you hear the shotgun. You're trying to figure out what's going on. Following you are two guardsmen that come back as well, and just see Nigel in his spell pose, and the loot is shattered, and there's probably a hole in the fucking curtain that was behind them, and she is just sitting there with nothing in her hand now, and the guards are just kind of like trying to figure out what's going on, and she is sitting there, and she looks up and she just and she starts screaming and crying, and the guards raise their fucking pikes at both of you guys. And it's 10:35, so we'll stop.
Okay.
I think Oleg and Steven made the correct choice in not being
Like, well, fuck it, let's go make
I
some
was
money.
worried at first, but now I feel like we're going to be the only ones that don't end up in jail.
But now you got the two dum-dums. You gotta try and get these fuckers out of jail.
Yes. It's Rockport. We can probably just pay a $500 fine and get them out of jail.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about that.
So exactly how we thought the session would go, right?
Oh yeah, bud.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
perfectly. That's exactly
Obviously.
what I
Split the
planned.
party 5 ways. We'll just let
Who
Nigel
popped
sit
his
there.
cherry?
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite part.
Was that?
Steven popped his cherry.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
My favorite part was Nigel getting just real angry every time that a save was made.
But you just made this fucking OP character.
Fucking-
I'm just waiting to see next time until how much on fire
You-
Callista and Nigel just end up setting the.
She's not OP. Do you want to know what her stats are?
Sure.
All right, strength is 10,
Duh.
dex is 19,
Gotcha.
con is 14, intelligence is 12, wisdom is 16, charisma is 20. Let me get you those skills. Acrobatics, 12.
Plus 12?
Plus 12, son.
The fuck?
Animal handling, 5. Arcana, 3. Athletics, 2. Deception, 7. History, 3. Insight, 7. Intimidation, 7. Investigation, 3. Medicine, 5. Nature, 3. Perception, 7. Performance, 13. Persuasion,
is she?
13. Religion, 3. Sleight of hand, 12. Stealth, 6. Survival, 5.
What level is she?
Bard, son.
Is she a 7?
Christ.
I'm not telling you what level she is. That would be telling. A lady never tells, Callista. A lady never tells her level.
Sometimes I like to brag. Sometimes.
Not
All I
all.
know is I
You
destroyed
hang
that
on.
loot.
Do you think all characters you guys come in contact with are gonna be level 7?
Oh.
No. Not even close. I don't trust you. Fucking no.
That's-
Is she 7? No, she's not.
Well, no, I
And
destroyed
she has some
the-
fancy. She has some fancy items. She's got that nice ring that likes to reflect shit sometimes.
He had a nice loot.
That was just a loot. She can get a new one. It's fine.
Are we ever gonna level up? I feel like it's been a
We
long, long
didn't do
time.
anything.
I
This
know.
time we
You
literally
fought
didn't
some
do
pudding
anything.
since you leveled up, and you've drank some poison. Those are the
I
two
got laid.
things you've done since you leveled up last time.
Technically, Phteven should level up a little bit. I mean,
Because he got taken to Pound Town.
he is a man now.
Yeah, hit him up with like a little bit of charisma.
Yeah.
Charisma when dealing with.
Would he
females.
gain some or lose some in this
Oh, damn it, I
instance?
forgot.
I feel
had
like the
inspiration.
should have gained a little bit. I mean, he's got a better understanding of at least where the parts would go and a new and different.
Oh, he
way
knows where her
to use
parts
them.
went.
I know he did. That
You
should
forgot
be-
what? You had inspiration?
Yeah, I forgot I had an inspiration.
Yeah. That's okay.
I don't know really where I would have used it. Like, it's not like I don't need like.
You eventually succeeded on what you needed to do. I mean, you wouldn't have needed to use it at any
Well,
point.
no, all my skill checks were high. It was just I was doing skill checks against some sort of like.
Demon. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Demon, how dare you? How dare you, sir? She's a lady.
Yeah.
I like how I'm sure you wanted us to like this character, and we have completely
No,
demonized.
not really. This is not one that like, oh, they're gonna love her. No.
No.
It's okay. She goes back and forth. She's out for herself.
Oh fuck.
You know, you guys love Nigel, so maybe you should love her.
I fucking.
Do we really?
We had this plan. We had this plan to come in. Oh, Phteven does. He can't wait to tell Nigel about his experience. It's gonna be great.
I was hoping we'd.
You'll never guess what happened.
No, I was really hoping I just run into him. And it's like, did you have sex? Like, anything.
Where's the elf? Wait a minute. You fucked someone. You got fucked. Let me smell your hand.
Smell my finger.
Not this one, or even this one, but this one.
Smell my elbow.
Smell my elbow.
You ever heard of war? Thank you, Gross.
Hey, watch this. That's the furthest I can move my head that way. Never happened before.
Bored.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was I had a lot of stuff planned, didn't get to a lot of it. There's a lot of what do we do now in my brain as things are going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to meet a drunken satyr. You got to meet a kobold who's probably still waiting in his room for Callista.
Oh
He's
yeah.
a good boy.
Yeah. You spoke the god tongue.
Claire.
Yeah. Flan.
Claire.
Flan.
Claire. Claire.
Flan.
Flan.
Claire.
Yeah, and now you got some Townsguard that are on your ass.
That should be fun for you guys.
I'm gonna go with the honesty is the best policy course of action here. And just
I'm
see
gonna go
what
with. I don't know what's happening. My friend's an idiot. I'm just here to help him.
Oh fuck. That should work out well.
Well, you have a week to think about it. Let's see here. We almost saw Og lose it. Og was close to just like
Oh, he was close.
going like embracing his orc qualities.
Oh yeah. Og was close to just not starting to like kick doors in.
Just kick shit down like, where the fuck is the penguin?
Oh, it's bird,
Polite
bird,
Og
no.
was speaking very harshly to a lady.
Yes. I was planning that because I was waiting for an opportunity for Og to just fly into a rage if it presented itself. I didn't feel like we quite got to that point, but
Mhm.
and now at this point, with Og and Steven wandering around, in the fighting pits looking for Nigel.
Yeah, I don't think your
Probably
near
gonna cool
rage is
down now.
subsiding at all. You haven't laid eyes on Nigel yet. You think he may still be in trouble.
That's fair.
I love during all of the bullshit, no one was like, let me, and Phteven, you even said earlier, like, we should have rolled insight on that guy. During all of this stuff, there was no like, let me see if you're lying.
Thought occurred to me, but I
and
I
that's the
barely
thing.
have any sign of insight, so it would have just been pure rolls.
Well, and that's the thing too, is the insight for him. I had him in zone of truth, and I knew he was fucking lying or skirting around the truth. So it was like, it doesn't make sense to roll insight when I already know that he's not telling the whole truth.
Mhm.
Probably should have tried it on Lavinia when we ran into her, but
Yeah.
Well, and that was the thing too, is like, well, we already were skeptical of her because she had his hat, and we all know Nigel won't give his hat to fucking anybody besides Og, and that's
begrudgingly.
right. So like, for her to say like, well, he gave it to us and wanted us to,
You're a lying bitch.
give it to you guys. It's like, no, that's not Nigel. So we're all like, okay, you're fucking lying. There's no reason.
Yeah, we knew something was wrong, but I mean, it's
Didn't have a ready solution for it.
Right.
yeah, and her charisma was so high. If we had been trying to start rolling charisma
Fuck.
checks against
Bless
her, like maybe
Excuse
me.
Calista could have won, but like Phteven and Og definitely would not have run up charisma.
No.
Yeah, I just kept getting outrolled.
Yeah, and which you know what is saying something for your rolls. I don't know what you got. Fucking, I want to know where you got
Using
your
your Nigel die the whole time?
Yeah, thing's hot.
Ooh.
It's hot.
Maybe that some bitch is weighted. Maybe it
I
should
was
be
just gonna
outlawed.
say, I want to know where you
I was
got your
gonna say,
dice because
Yeah,
'cause
like
I
double
would
check
roll
to
like
make sure there's like a 20 and a 1 on it, and not two.
Yeah,
No, a friend of mine actually has a trick
big.
dice like that, where the
it's
one
huge.
was
Yeah,
like
I can't use it on my
20.
dice tower.
it's too big to go in your dice tower.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Eh,
I've been using this and it's been working out pretty good for me.
Yeah,
nice.
my wooden one that Nathan got me, it does not fit in.
That's all right. My fuck dice does not fit in the wooden one I have either. It likes to get caught.
Yeah.
I haven't used that one a lot. I should start using that one more.
But everything I rolled on, it was like sleight of hand is like 11, persuasion's 9, my performance is 9.
Guys get so fucking high. Like
That's why I was looking. That's why I was looking forward to if you were gonna square off with her, because there were gonna be a lot of the same roles, doing a lot
Yeah,
of
'cause
the
we had,
same
like-
stuff.
See if they have a performance off.
is that like a
Bards get
class?
extra points towards.
Yeah, it's rogue stuff. So like rogues, they get expertise and stuff. So
Okay.
it doubles your
It doubles your proficiency bonus on something. On certain things.
Oh no
So
shit.
if
I was
you're,
like,
so
I'm
yeah,
like, I got like a +7 in athletics, and I've got a +4 for strength. So like that's
bards are fun because they get expertise multiple times in certain levels, like rogues do, but they also get jack of all trades. So they get to whatever they're not proficient in, they get to take half of their proficiency bonus and still put it on everything they're not proficient in.
no
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, bards are awesome, and
Yeah,
all the
bards-
colleges and things are great.
Yeah, like
They can be really versatile.
like rogues. You got to pick like, okay, I'm going to just focus on all talking. Like with me, I got a pretty bardy rogue, to be perfectly honest.
All right.
Because I've got because mine's all like deception, persuasion, performance, and sleight of hand. Like it's all. I got a weird ass character.
This is a bard rogue I rolled up just to see if I could make the D&D equivalent of Roger from American Dad.
Oh yeah, you sent that to us the other week.
And
Yeah.
he can do like nothing in combat, but he's not quite as high up onto the skill checks as Lavinia, but like he's pretty high up there, like a lot higher than August for most of that stuff.
Lacey just froze up.
Oh
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. Well, I need to go deal with a mouse that got caught in a trap. So
fun.
yeah.
Yeah, I get to go sleep and then prep for first grade tomorrow. So I get to get up and make sure that tablets and everything are working to do the all the virtual learning stuff. What what are your kid or what's Kai using for his stuff? Because we used Class Dojo last time. Now they're using this new like school. It's Schoology, which it should be like Schoology, is what it looks like, because it looks like zoology.
For online.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be going in person, but they would use. I'm trying to think what they did. They did like FaceTime, or what the hell was it? It wasn't Zoom. It was Google
the
Meet.
recording switched to me. Do y'all want me to turn it off?
Yeah, you can go ahead and shut
Yeah,
it.
we can do that.
All right. Hey, I'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna go.
All right, take it easy.